revolution will be live.
What's going on, Internet? It's your boy Studio Breeze here today with the Struggle Cast. I got my boy Keith Mills 215. Say what's up to the people.
I am here.
And also my boy Jack Splice here today. We don't have Sean, but you know what I'm saying? It's the three of us like it started out. Jack, say what's up to the people.
I am also here.
We are here with episode 9. We're going to get into the, you know what I'm saying, what we do all the time, what we playing this week, boys.
Let me grab this one. It's
a big week for you?
No, not a big week, more of a revealing week. So, you know, your boy, Gotcha.com is what I do. I hold on to the Gotcha game. I hold it down. So, I've been playing the My Hero one for the last 6 months or so, I think-ish, March, whatever it came out. And it's been my favorite Gotcha game. No longer.
Whoa.
No longer is it my favorite Gotcha game.
Oh.
It's Guardian's Tales.
Guardian's
Tales is so good. And I don't have to put $1 million into it like I have to do with My Hero to get something that I want. Like, they have a fair and balanced gotcha system. I love it. I've been playing it nonstop. I got it installed on my computer. I was playing it before we started the podcast. It's my jam. And I'm back into League of Legends a bit with Route Rift and a little bit of Metroid Dread. That's me all week.
Oh.
I should be done Metroid by the end of the week. Video coming soon.
All right. I'll be awaiting. This was more of a nostalgic throwback week. Again, it's the same thing. Because like last week or 2 weeks ago at this point, I released a video talking about my wish list for Spider-Man 2. And I had to talk about like older Spider-Man games that had like Venom or Black Suited Spider-Man in it. So I felt nostalgic. I played Spider-Man Web of Shadows. That is a very underrated PS3 gem.
I heard about that. I never played through it.
It's really good. It's like really, it's arcadey even. I really feel like if you're
better than Ultimate.
Ooh.
Woo!
You done did it. You done.
I'll answer that for you now.
No, it's not. No. Combat-wise, it's amazing. It's really arcadey, goofy even. And you could do like a lot of cool things with your symbiote. So you can even switch on the fly. Like you could be swinging, or like you'd be punching someone mid-combo, hit R3, you automatically change to the black suit, then you could transition to a black suit combo. It's fucking fire. I love it. When I was a kid, I got that game. But it was the PS2 version. So obviously it was a downgrade, and it really was not... It was nothing what I thought it was. It was a side scroller.
It did the Midnight Club effect.
Yeah,
it's
man.
a whole nother game on the other generation.
Yeah, I was heartbroken.
It was a 2D side scroller.
Yeah, but this is amazing. And then for some reason I just started playing
2D side scrollers.
In comparison to having a 3D Spider-Man game that you
hold that thought, because that's part of our podcast this week.
There's a couple good.
You need to hold that.
Couple good side scrolling Spider-Man games.
Right at your whole situation.
But besides that, I started playing GTA 4 for some reason. I got like a big catalog of PS3 games, and I was like, what game do I want to go back and play? So I was like,
I walked in on that shit.
It's underrated.
Like, what is going on here?
Underrated. In some ways better than 5, but not in many.
It has to be underrated because the 2 games before was godlike.
On the mic, yes.
Vice City and San Andreas, godlike. It's hard to follow those up, and I honestly don't think they did it with 5 either.
No.
5 just has online.
Yep.
Yeah.
Online is on.
It really hasn't been the same since San Andreas, I feel like.
That's what I'm saying. So it can be said that, it's crazy? It took them forever to make 4 and 5, but it took them less than a year to make San Andreas.
Dang, that's wild. And there's a whole new world and everything. That's wild. And then obviously you see how long it's taking to make 6. But yeah.
Now, is it though? Or is it they just collecting that check from 5 until the money stopped coming in?
It's never going to stop until 6 come out.
Why do you got to make 6 if 5 is still beating everything?
It doesn't even make sense to me how that's still possible.
How about you? What you playing, dude?
I've really been playing a lot of like Genshin still. That's just...
Genshin.
I'll see y'all next week. I'm gonna be on that.
Yeah, next week I'm gonna be on it too. Like
AR. Are you able for multiplayer yet?
Nah, I just been like traveling. Like,
you're like level 9, bro.
Yeah, I just like going around and just fucking shit up like in like random spots.
Have you met Venti?
Venti? No. I'm telling you, I just be traveling,
Bro, like you're
just
not
go
even
around
playing the game.
I love the world, man. I love just traveling, bro.
But you gotta.
It's a good time. I'm gliding around.
You gotta play the story to make it to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
it's 3 other larger parts. Right
I
now,
think I just got to another part.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Part. I just got to like the second like new part, and everything got weird and different. It was all lightning everywhere and shit. Like,
oh, that's Inazuma. You don't need to be there right now.
Yeah, I just got there. Like, I was like, okay,
get out of there.
Get out of Dodge.
Yeah, I didn't like this shit weird.
Let me tell you this, right? Every region is a different element. Your main character can change their element for that region.
Oh shit.
So right now, when you're in Mondstadt, your main character has air.
Yeah, that's that little.
You make it to the Geo region. Geo. You make it to Inazuma. Lightning. Lightning is his best right now.
Lightning is dope.
Yeah.
Like
so, I'll show you some shit before you leave.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll be there next week.
Bro.
Yeah, that shit's fire, man.
Wait, real quick. That codex, that has all them characters. That's all the characters you can get as like companions or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Aloy wasn't there. I missed out.
It's like 40
No, you can still get her.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How?
They just released her for PC.
It's time to grind.
How you get it?
Aloy?
Yeah.
You haven't gotten Aloy yet? Oh, you got to make it to a certain world rank. Because they don't want people making accounts and
then
selling
scalping
on
them.
eBay. Yeah.
Oh, that's the world rank.
I don't remember.
They're taking all these drastic turns for them scalpers, but about
Damn.
PS5s. It's
Because
like,
you know what? People would start an account, roll because when you first start, they give you a bunch of the Primo Gems and stuff to pull characters. So in that first banner, it had like 3 really big characters that are still really big right now, but you can't really get them to like reliably. So
Right.
they would make a bunch of accounts, take all the free shit, roll it until they pull the character, take that account and sell it on eBay.
Damn.
I myself had bought an account because they used to lock your account to wherever platform you played on. So when I played on PlayStation, I couldn't play on my phone with the same account. So it made me have to make another account. Instead of making an account, I bought an account.
how much you spend, man?
It was like $5.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's like a character, right?
Yeah, and I don't play on that account anymore. So if you want, you can have that account.
Oh, you can link it, right? You can link your mobile to your PlayStation to the PC.
Now I can, yeah. So my main account, which was my PlayStation account, the money I spent and put into that account, now I have it on my phone and I can have it on
that's
my
cool.
PC.
That's good.
Whenever it comes to Switch. But yeah, I do have an extra account with the Klee on it. If you want that account, you know Klee, right? Do you know anything? Like
I don't know
skeptical about
anything.
you. Like you in Genshin Christ Hood, but you in the back. You ain't really listening.
It's funny. I remember he was at like one of the menus and he was like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's the gacha." He's like, "What's this currency? I can't just earn it." Nah, man, you gotta buy it.
Events give it to you. You get a lot of it, right? He still hasn't gotten his free shit yet.
Nah.
He hasn't made it to the world rank where they give him all his free shit.
How long am I have to play to get to this?
Right. Where is this
I
promised
think
land?
AR12, because they want to make sure you're in the game and not just one of those bot accounts.
Right. Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Damn. Well, hey, that's speaking of bots, scalpers, and all that. Let's get into the quickie section. Apparently, there's a store in Japan writing people's names on the PS5s to stop scalpers.
Have you heard of that?
No.
So it's so funny, right? And I think it's genius. So you can buy a PS5 at this store. They'll take a Sharpie and write your full government name on the box.
Damn. Middle name
And
and
then
all.
on top of that Sharpie, they'll do it with a permanent marker. So no matter what, if you scalp that PlayStation, because no one wants to buy a used PlayStation, right? The whole thing is like new in box.
Right.
Now they got your whole government name.
It's my shit, boy.
Right.
it'll always be your shit, no matter who you sell it to.
Scalpers only survive on anonymity. People not knowing who they are.
Right.
Well, now we know who you are, boy. And we coming.
Boy, god damn.
They also take the PlayStation out and PlayStation controller out of the box and take the box and rip it up and put the controller just in the box. So they opening it, bro. They're opening your shit. There's no new in box. You can't put that on eBay.
Damn. Do you think like for places outside of Japan, it would be easier if they just at this point in time they can set up where you can only buy it in store to stop scalpers from like buying 9 at one time?
So what's stopping a scalper from hiring people to go in and buy? So a couple years ago when the Switch was launching, this guy paid a homeless dude to stand in line
Oh shit.
because he couldn't be there. But who cares?
How much?
I don't know.
I'm about to say because I just I'd steal that Switch and sell it myself.
Yeah, I guess you could do that, but why when you already made your money up front? Just do the job and you might have another job for you.
Probably gave him $20 thinking, yeah, here's a deal, man.
No, it was more than that because I was in line for 13 hours and he was right behind me. The whole 13 hours.
You got money to buy this? Damn, boy. That's how you was looking at him.
Nah, I knew what he was doing. I'm hip to the game. I know what they do.
You're hip to the game.
Yeah, like I would do the same thing. If I couldn't have been there that 13 hours, I'd have had somebody there. Like I really wanted it, and he really wanted it for his daughter. Because when he showed up, he was like, "I'm buying this for my daughter." So, good dad award.
Yeah, I suppose.
Pats on back.
I'll give
him that.
That's what's up. Next up, we got Kotaku promoting Metroid Prime pirating.
Metroid Dread pirating.
Prime, oh Dread.
There's an emulator on PC. I think it's called Yuzu that runs Metroid Dread better than the Switch, which makes sense because a PC is stronger than the Switch.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And I lamented last week when I said
Breath of the Wild, right? You said something like that, right?
Ugly.
Breath of the Wild and Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread's ugly. I'm gonna keep saying
Game of the year, but it's ugly.
It's a beautiful game, but it's ugly and it's held back by the Switch. But when you play it on PC, I haven't done it yet. I'm going to though.
Are you promoting piracy?
Well, he bought the game.
I bought the game.
Yeah.
I own a physical copy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, boy.
Can't go to Rikers. You can't go to Rikers with your physical copy. I don't know.
Listen,
be safe.
That energy.
Be safe.
That's another topic, boys. I got that in there too.
Oh Lord. Next up, we got right now. You can sign up to buy a PS5.
You average ass nigga out there in the podcast world
on the Sony's website. Tell them how can they, Jay? How did it go?
So you go to the official Sony website. It's you click on the PS5. They're gonna say, "Sorry, we don't have any, but you can sign up for a chance to get one this holiday season." So it's a lottery system essentially, and they're doing it for people who can't get through these stupid ass online barriers. I was trying to get my friend a PS5 yesterday, right? And it denied her payment.
Damn.
From GameStop. Hear this. It denied her official GameStop credit card with over $4,000 on it for less than $1,000 purchase.
Damn.
That's how fucked up their website are. It's getting pounded that it denied their official credit card. You can't use that card nowhere else but on GameStop and GameStop's website. It denied it.
She's a fan.
She's a gamer.
Well, she is a gamer. She is a gamer. So she had that credit card forever. Anytime something new comes out, she's able to just go buy it. But this is different because you can't go into stores.
Right.
So I think I'm going to be lining up this Friday for her because GameStop's supposed to have some in stores.
Oh, shit.
You're a good man, Jack.
It's a friend of mine. This is impossible. Like, if it wasn't for somebody, you wouldn't have your PlayStation. If I wasn't lucky, I wouldn't have my PlayStation. It shouldn't be like this. I get why it's like this, but it sucks. This is stupid.
We live in a society, after all.
Yeah, these fucking scalpers go burn in a barn fire.
So yes, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Sign up for this lottery system. Try it out. Let us know how
Good
it
luck
goes for you. Good
Fingers
luck.
crossed.
Right. Next up, we got the COD Zombies reveal for Vanguard. Right.
Shit is weird,
mad, bro.
Shit
This
is weird.
Mad. Like, it looks just like Black Ops Zombies.
Is it mid?
We got demons in it.
Right. So at what point do we stop calling this a zombie
Right, is it
mode,
really-
bro?
And they had Billie Eilish on the track though, so
I mean, shouts out to Billy.
I know, right?
Wow.
So that's going to bring heads. I mean, honestly, I didn't like Black Ops Cold War Zombies that much because I kind of wanted traditional wave based.
Yeah, I'm done with zombies.
That shit was like open
That
world.
shit
It felt
open-
like
I like the switch up, but it's not something I
have it as an option.
It's okay to be a cool mode, but stop calling it zombies.
Yeah.
At this point, stop calling it. Just call it survival, because that's exactly what you're just
all
trying to
you're
do.
doing.
Like,
But then that sounds like the Spec Ops John because they got a survival mode. The Spec Ops
yeah,
missions.
but no one thinks about that but you.
What?
Like,
how many
that
times do I have to say
That
it?
was a
God damn it!
mode, bro.
I am built different. No, I mean, you will catch me playing zombies before I play Spec Ops. I'm not gonna
And
lie
that's
to you.
everybody. That's the entire COD community.
But I liked it. I like
Some people
Spec
play that
Ops.
before they play the
Spec Ops is what I played when I didn't have internet.
That sounds boring.
Yes, now you understand.
Hints.
Like, zombies is so much better, but I like older zombies over new zombies. So it's not
Kino, bro, it's prime.
It's a game mode I won't be touching. I'm actually low-key want to play the story mode of Vanguard.
You too?
I
You
think I want to
too?
do a playthrough of that.
I was like,
That's it.
I like that it's like cross between different protagonists, like 3 of them.
I think I might be canceling my pre-order on PS5, and I might be running this on PC this year.
Well, he's crossplay, so yeah,
Yeah, but it's.
Yeah, I might be forgetting about that. The crossplay.
Did you hear about the rumor or leak? I don't know, because Call of Duty games always get fucking leaked. The new one already got leaked, but they said they want to make a sequel regarding those characters again, and to like continuing it for like maybe a trilogy. I think they said. So if this is something, I probably would play the story.
Hot.
Ooh, here we go.
It's a hot take.
Get ready, yo.
It's coming.
Hot take.
Call of Duty is the best game ever made.
Now, for all of Call of Duty's life, except for recently, Infinity Ward has been the best developer, right? They made your original COD 4 and your Modern Warfare 2. Then when Jason West and Vincent Pella left, it became Treyarch is the best Call of Duty studio, and people have been running Slide at Sledgehammer. I think they're the best studio now.
But then they make Infinite Warfare, or was it Ghosts? Which one they make?
I think they made Ghosts.
They didn't make either of those.
They make Ghosts.
Their first one
Infinity War made Ghosts.
Yeah,
wait, that was their first. There was a support studio the whole time.
Support studio the whole time. Their first crack at it was World War II, and everyone shat on that game. But if you play World War II now, it's a vastly different game than when it was when it launched, and I like it a lot. And from the Vanguard beta was really good to me. I see a lot of people shitting on it, but it felt really good to me, and I like it.
It's in the same engine as Modern Warfare, right? 2019.
That same engine, but it doesn't feel like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare was so Call of Duty. Any first-person shooter competitively you play is going to have campers, right? Modern Warfare 2019 promoted camping.
I have a quick story that just reminded me. So recently, I actually re-downloaded it because I was like, I want to see what it's like, because I actually really had fun with the Vanguard beta. So I want to feel that experience again before it comes out. Tell me why. I walk into a room. There's a dude camping up top with a rocket launcher. He shoot. He miss. A nigga's running up to me with a riot shield. Trying to me. And then another dude come in from behind a crate and just shoot me. I was like, what is this? Yes. I couldn't stand the chance.
The moment they introduced doors, it was a mistake.
Yeah, I have my claymores behind them. I ain't gonna
hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, there's niggas who literally load out with 2 claymores, pop them both down at a door. As soon as that door open, boy, you blow it off the map.
Like, I ain't even think about using 2. God damn.
Just in case the first one will kill you, the second one will. So, Modern Warfare 2 2019 promoted camping, which made that game trash. But it felt good. Yeah. And that's what Vanguard is. It's getting that same engine, so it feels good. People are still gonna camp. This bitch made people all the way throughout.
Hackers. There was hackers in the damn beta. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn.
So they announced that they're using this new anti-cheat.
The new cheat, Ricochet or something like that.
That's probably already gonna be cracked before launch.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother topic. But I'm really looking forward to it. Not the zombies mode multiplayer. So
I'll try the zombies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something I'm not looking forward to. Speaking of not looking forward to shit.
Ghost Recon Frontline Battle Royale. Get ready.
Go ahead and log out for me, baby.
That Tom Clancy Battle Royale.
I hate Ubisoft with a passion, man.
I hate
so much.
The publisher. They can develop good games, but they're just so money hungry at the same time.
They hit every goddamn mark. If it's a genre, Ubisoft owns a stake in that genre, bro. Now this is their Battle Royale. And then they got a free-to-play shooter coming out.
That's free-to-play too, the Battle Royale?
That's what I'm saying. They have to hit every fucking... I can't wait to the official Sam Fisher kart racing game. I can't wait for it.
The fighting game. And
right.
Like, he's already in a bunch of mobile shit, Sam Fisher. And he's in...
Is he in
Rainbow Six?
Brawlhalla?
Yeah.
Was he really in that? Why do I feel like I can just imagine his cartoony ass in it?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if they just focused up and did what they were supposed to do, like, Ubisoft could be like a Sony or a Nintendo, a Microsoft, but now they've gotten to, well, it's a business, so they're running money, right? And this way works for them. Because as much as we talk shit, Assassin's Creed sells 1 billion copies, right? And whatever other game they release is going to sell 1 billion copies. And they keep releasing these games because people are buying them. Far Cry 6 looks like shit, runs like shit, story shit. One of the best-selling games of the year.
And I think I will be buying it as well.
Yeah, you're part of the problem.
I am.
People can bitch and moan that they want Sam Fisher in their Splinter Cell game. Y'all better show the fuck up and buy that game when they drop it. Because
Pre-order.
y'all sitting out here crying about it, and then it drops, and y'all don't buy it.
Ooh.
Pre-order.
That's the same problem.
The last Sam Fisher game you get,
That's
boy.
what I'm saying. Same problem with Metroid. Like, y'all cried, y'all wanted Metroid, they gave y'all Metroid, y'all just better be buying this Metroid. Even though y'all pirating, you broke ass niggas.
This makes me sad. Speaking of making me sad.
That's a good one.
Speaking of making me goddamn sad. Oh
man.
my god.
So, good news, bad news. Elden Ring is going to have a network test coming in November. But bad news is that the game's going to be delayed.
It got delayed to the worst month, which is February.
Ass month.
Like that,
of
February
like
is
10 games. Like 10 games is coming out.
Stacked.
it's like they don't think the summer exists. Like Jesus,
What's summer?
That's
bro?
literally-
is there a summer game that been announced for next year?
I
Couldn't
don't.
tell you.
No, they just say anything that's not coming out in the like first 3 to 4 months. It just says 2022.
Or holiday.
Yeah.
Like
They just
Jesus.
skip summer, bro.
And summer always is empty, bruh.
I'm not rich.
It's a wasteland.
I can't afford all these games.
Not back.
And that's your
back.
birthday month too, man.
That's the
Like,
worst part. So I'm gonna buy me a couple. My wife gonna buy me a couple, and I'm gonna still miss like 6 titles.
Just from
to
that
mention
month.
the gacha.
Just from that
Just
month.
For
from
that
that
month, bro. Like, damn, I need something to drop out to April.
So,
Take a homie delay.
a homie delay.
Like, yep.
and that would be beneficial for them, so they don't get swallowed up by something bigger.
Yeah, so they're
You know why
serious.
they're doing February? Because it's right before the end of the fiscal year. And they can go to
Of
their
course.
investors and say,
We made this much.
Oh.
That's why everything comes out before March.
And then
what
it's
they
always
say.
them couple months where like
say
April,
fuck-
May, nothing
fuck-
come out. June, July, get one game here, one game there. Last year, I thought that would be two of the biggest games
You
that
know who
year
does
came
summer?
out.
Nintendo
Sony.
does summer.
Oh,
They gave us Animal Crossing in like May and then Splatoon in like June and shit like that.
but we got Ghost of Tsushima in Last of Us Part 2 last summer as well. So here's hoping Sony does more with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold up.
Sony started the trend of releasing shit in like January and February. And then the whole community was like, that's a good idea.
See,
Like, let's go ahead.
Push it all back there.
Because they
right?
did Horizon and no one expected that in fucking February, right? You like thinking,
Yeah.
oh, it's a big game. No,
Yeah.
it's February. And it sold a lot. And niggas was like, y'all could do that?
they're
And
doing it.
Resident
They're doing
Evil
it again.
came along
It's coming out this February.
Right. That wasn't the plan, though. It was supposed to come out this holiday.
Oh yeah, it was.
Damn.
Man.
So next up, we got the D brand Dark Place 2.0.
Funny
Jesus.
story. D-Brand is a phone case and skin manufacturer who made shells for the PS5. And their slogan when they made the shells for the PS5, Sony, sue us.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's the whole funny part of this. And Sony was like, okay,
Oh.
we'll go ahead and sue you.
I'll indulge even.
Right, that was their whole campaign, right? Sony, sue us. Because Sony had sued the other company, I think it was called PlayStation.
When it
PS5.
first came out, right?
Yeah, they shut
PS5.
them all the way down. And D-Brand was like, yo, we're big enough for y'all not to sue us. And like Sony was like, you sure?
Are they though?
Like G-Check. Are you? So they had a redesign ready. I honestly think they were ready for this. They've been waiting a long time for Sony to say something. Because they had a redesign come out literally in 24 hours.
And it's not even
It didn't change much. It literally just cut a couple holes in the side.
Wouldn't they actually make it better? Better airflow?
I mean, yeah. But it also allows more dust. Think about it. Opening,
The
just
fan,
sucking
yeah.
dust in the whole time.
All right.
So that's the whole story behind that. D-Brand,
They're funny guys.
they are funny guys.
I hope they stay afloat.
They will. They've been doing this for years.
Good luck to them. Next up, we got the Steam Deck Teardown.
So it seems like this whole podcast was just built for me, and it's not. That's just what happened this week, right? So they did a teardown of the Steam Deck. I'm also going to do a teardown of the Steam Deck because I'm going to upgrade mine. They tell you specifically don't do it. You can fuck something up. And if I fuck something up, I fuck something up. But I bought the base model Steam Deck that has 64 gigabytes.
Yeah, that's not,
That's not enough.
that's not even close to it.
No.
What was the other one? 128?
64.
It was 64, 128, 256. But
Yeah.
I need a terabyte in there, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I need at least a tera.
at least. That's ridiculous.
Like, that's
64?
minimal.
What is that?
Right, and they
2
say put
games?
SD cards in there. I'm not buying a terabyte SD card when I could buy an M.2. So I will be cracking that bitch open and see what I can do with it. It looked crazy on the inside. I've been dealing with computers and building and ripping shit apart for a long time.
It's made you gooey inside.
This
Made your
not
toes
gooey.
curl?
This made me kind of like sus. I'm like, am I good enough for this?
Oh,
Oh,
it intimidated
Like,
you.
yeah, a little bit, because
Oh, shit.
that's some remarkable shit how they got it lined up in there. It is literally no wasted space.
Wow.
Every spot inside of there has a component that's major.
The almighty Jack Splicer.
I mean, I'm gonna, come on, cuz I'm gonna still get in there. Like, I'm in there.
I really hope you don't mess it
Have
up because
you
it's
met your
it's so
match?
rare to get, right?
Yeah.
They already sold out until next year.
Damn.
So next year, or the end of next year.
Whoa, whoa!
They're
I didn't know
taking pre-orders
that.
for 2023, bro.
That's what we were talking about.
I said like you should wait, bro. You should wait, bro. I'm nervous for you,
No,
bro.
because that's a really good video idea. How many people are gonna have the balls to rip it open? Even if I fuck it up, that might give me 10, 20,000 views.
I'll be there with you
It
every
made
step
its
of the
money
way.
back in one video. Because if I could figure something out that other people can't figure out,
Damn, hold up, Austin Evans, watch out.
that's what I'm saying.
Jack
bro.
coming for you.
I'm out here, bro. I'm the light skinned man.
Oh my. He's willing. He's daring. Oh, I can't wait to
mean-
see what happens there.
I'm not rich, but it's just 400.
Next up, speaking of Steam and all that, PC news. God of War has been announced that it's actually coming to PC.
And y'all niggas are suckers.
Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
The Sony fanboy in me was a little hurt.
Why?
Only I'm not, now I don't care, right? But it's like, what will be the point of buying a PS5 anymore if these joints start coming out more frequently? You know what I'm saying?
Is it frequent? The game came almost 4 years ago.
Well, I meant more because we got stuff like Death Stranding, Horizon that came out, and Days Gone that came out not too long after it originally came out on
So
PlayStation.
Death Stranding is unique, right?
That's a word for it.
Sony, but they didn't make a lot of money from it.
No, it was actually,
I know it sold really well, but it didn't sell really well for a Sony exclusive.
they made money, but it
They
wasn't.
made their money,
It didn't
but
hit
they
the
didn't-
mark.
Right. It did the same thing with zombie motorcycles.
Days Gone.
Days Gone. Right. It's a great game. I can say that. I played through it a bit. I enjoyed it, but
Thank
it didn't hit the mark that Sony wanted. So why not put it out for you PC suckers at full price for y'all to buy it, and y'all can try it out. I like the approach that Sony's taking, but y'all niggas is idiots if y'all buying these games 4 years later.
Literally.
You telling me that you so much of a PC gamer that you refuse to play God of War?
This is from a whole nother generation, mind you.
That's what I'm saying. And God of War, you can get it for $10. And it's part of the collection that they gave you for PlayStation Plus.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
They're about to get $60 out of you weird ass niggas.
Uncharted as well.
A piece.
So they're about to get $60 out of you weird ass niggas for a game that y'all can literally get for free or for $10 if you want it for physical. I get it. Your machine, your rig's amazing. You all have 3080 Ti's.
RGB.
Right.
Wow.
I know y'all niggas, y'all got it. Right? But for $10 and a PS4, you can play these games now.
I'm in the what is the minority? No, yeah, the minority that has both. And why would I wait to play it on PC when I can get it day one, probably for a couple years before it comes to PC?
If you are in a rare situation, this is quite rare, that you have a gaming PC and can't afford a PS4, that's a rare situation. You can go get a PS4 for like $150, $200.
At best.
Right, like they're not expensive, they're cheap now, and you can play through these games now.
Would you rather?
What are you waiting for? You
They
don't
want it on the rig, man.
like on your PC, right? You 4K, 60,
120 hertz.
For what? These are story-driven games. They're not like competitive games.
Make a good point.
Like I don't get it. I'm a PC gamer. I also play on my PS5. I play more on my PC, but Sony exclusives are not what I'm playing on my PC.
Right.
I'm not waiting 4 years to play something I could just play on my PlayStation. And they're charging you full price.
I didn't know about the full price thing.
And you goofies are
Like, that's
That's
yes.
the part where it's like, no.
And they're running $60.
It's like what, a 5-year old game at this point?
Came out 2018.
2018,
2018.
Oh, well,
it's
3 years.
Or it'll be 4 years because it come out next year.
Oh shit.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all really hype.
Oh my god, my fault. But that's coming out in January as well. January 14th, I think. It's like y'all just want to
I don't know.
I understand how you
Some
feel,
more
man.
bad news.
Some
Real depressing news, even.
for all you anime fans,
Dragon Ball
fans especially.
We were just talking about this last week, man.
My man Chris Ayers has passed away. The voice of Frieza.
Lord Frieza.
English
himself.
dub, of
The
course.
English dub.
The only way that matters.
Can I be honest? Like, it's funny because I grew up with Linda Young as Frieza, but when I really looked at it, I grew up as much with Linda Young as I did with Chris Ayers.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how much he was in it, you know? And I've heard over the years that he was having health problems, and he doesn't even do the voice in Fighters. That's Damon Mills.
So it's weird that a lot of these Japanese people are having crazy health issues because, the Hunter x Hunter dude isn't doing too great neither. It's why they haven't finished that.
Yeah, he had
back
real
pain,
bad.
Yeah.
He's almost like paralyzed.
They work themselves like dry.
The manga, what do they call them? Mangakas? Yeah.
I don't know. That's why everyone was glad when Smash Bros ended because they're like, thank you Sakurai, like go rest now because that man, he's one of those people that do that too where they just work themselves to the bone.
The job is done. It
Like,
always
yeah.
will be.
Like that's wild to me. Like
Yeah.
And he was, even despite his like health issues, he really was going hard and trying to please the fans with the voice and all that. And I
man,
applaud
fuck
him.
the fans. Like work on yourself.
I know.
He was still in that. I think the last thing he did was the Broly movie, right?
Broly. Yeah, I think so. I think that was
Yeah,
him.
he called
Whale during the
Because,
match.
like I said, Damon Mills did it in Fighters, I believe, and they sound pretty much like exact same. So more than likely, they might just use him from now
Yeah,
on.
but that's the wishy-washy part of it, right? Like
Yeah.
if you're known for something, you have your face and your credit to it forever. I hated Frieza until Super.
What?
Yes, Frieza became a whole different character in Super. Really,
I love Frieza and Z.
I hated Frieza
he became chaotic.
because
neutral.
his power made no sense to me, right?
Still don't.
What power
But
level?
now it does, right? This nigga's like, yo, if I apply myself just a little bit, I could become a god? Could you imagine if this boy was training since Z?
Oh
He'd be
my
rolling
god!
with
If he
Beerus,
didn't,
bro.
if he didn't,
He did that in 3 months. He mastered a whole form.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he
That rival
washed
power of the
Beerus.
gods.
He'd wash Beerus if he's trained some Z.
But isn't that the weird whole like power scaling thing? Like y'all don't see it as like a weird
Nigga, I
thing?
just watched Hunter x Hunter where their power scaling makes no fucking sense.
Anybody can be snapped in that. It's just
Like,
it's about imagination,
They
really.
literally was like,
Got
hey,
little
yo,
kids giving hands score that
everybody,
spin.
all you have to do is activate your nin. And then train it. You'll be good.
Power scaling is a very touchy subject when it comes to anime because it don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
No,
Like, Jujutsu Kaisen makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense.
not at all. It really don't.
Even you
There's
Hakusho to
always
a
a
certain
fucking
extent.
prodigy in every anime. But they didn't do none of this their whole life. And the nigga who been training in the background his whole life becomes second.
Trash, second fiddle all the time.
Frieza. I mean, Vegeta.
Fukushima.
Deku?
Well, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Deku's different because he actually applied himself. He just couldn't apply himself physically because he didn't have a quirk.
Right.
But he takes the time and studies the fuck out of every hero,
mind is
all
his
of their
best weapon.
quirks, how to defeat them. Like he mentally built for that. And now he got the power, so
That's
now
his
he's
real quirk.
physically built
Now
for
he can
that.
implement it physically, yeah.
His real quirk is his mind.
So
y'all already know.
Deku got it on both sides.
He's
Did you know,
different.
oh yeah, did y'all know that Chris Ayers, like I think his brother or cousin is the voice of Frost, who was
Oh wow, really?
from Universe 6 in Dragon Ball.
That's kind of lit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wow,
they
that's
were
crazy.
like they're like brothers, I believe.
Too bad Frost was trash.
Yeah, Frost
Oh.
was trash. He
Cheating
was.
ass nigga.
I mean, would Frieza wouldn't do something like that?
These little
Yeah, but at least you knew.
Did y'all see the manga? He was trying to kill Goku
Listen,
too. Fuck
Frieza
that.
was an asshole.
He was some
and he
bad as
comes
shit.
off as an asshole, and he tells you that he's an asshole.
Frost is a
was trying to be your best friend.
Yeah,
Right.
he was
Poison his
manipulative.
He's a
fingers.
wolf in sheep's
Right,
clothing.
yeah, like
literally.
all right, but R.I.P. to the man.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Like,
Did you
seriously,
wait?
find peace,
Did y'all
brother.
Did y'all see Sean Schimmel's tweet, man? I have to read this out loud. It really hurt me, bro.
Don't you do that? Don't you bring this negative, sad energy?
Oh God, Sean.
Please. No, it was sweet. It was sweet. Even. It was sweet. I promise. I promise,
cry.
man.
I'm sorry, poor podcast.
You said you gonna cry?
We're gonna cry on the podcast.
Like, yeah, man.
You definitely gonna cry.
Oh God.
It got me, man. Oh man.
Speaking of crying,
I'm gonna find it.
New Splinter Cell, bro.
I'll cry when one tear fell down.
Was Splinter Cell?
Yeah. I was like, it's coming back, but I'm afraid.
Did you hear the entire community is already up in arms?
Why are they up in arms?
Because it's Ubisoft and they're going to Ubisoft it.
Oh, God.
Expect a battle pass.
Oh, yeah.
Expect paid DLC. Expect... You probably have to buy the gun that you use in the game.
Buy the goggles.
Whichever way
They're going to have
make
limited
it,
edition goggles or something.
they're going to
like
fuck
that.
up, but that's okay. I'm
Limited
okay
edition
with
goggles?
that.
No, in the game, though?
Oh, not in the game.
That's
no.
what I
Like,
mean,
you
in
can,
game.
like,
Not real
physical
life, that'd be
gun.
dope. I'd like some
They used to do shit like that. More games need more collector's editions like that.
Yeah.
Physical.
Yeah, didn't Call of Duty did that, right? We had night vision goggles or something like that.
See, that's
They give us a
hard.
fridge.
Give us a Sam Fisher, like...
They gave you a fridge.
In Blacklist,
Word.
they give you the golden limited in-game goggles. I want that in real life.
Then they gave you a drone in one of the other Call of Duties.
That was
Wow.
Modern Warfare 3.
Bizarre.
And it worked.
It did work. Spied on niggas.
So how do y'all feel? Y'all excited
For what?
for the new Splinter Cell?
No, God, no.
I heard
man.
rumors that it was going to follow along the lines of Hitman, which is kind of weird because Hitman style fits Hitman. It's like a social stealth game where you blend in with the crowd, whereas this was more tactical espionage.
I hear what you're saying, but they're gonna fuck it up.
Did I say they weren't?
Like, that's what I'm saying. We can sit here and speculate all of the good shit, but none of that'll be in it. It'll
The
just be
facts
all
of the
bad
matter
shit.
are,
Like
it's
it's
gonna
Ubisoft.
be Ubisoft, another Ubisoft game.
Guys, I
Y'all
found the
better-
tweet. I
y'all
found the
better buy
tweet.
it.
I found
Go
the
ahead,
tweet.
hit us with the sadness. Tiny violin.
I can't stop crying about the loss of my dear friend and colleague, Chris Ayers. Never thought I'd say this because I used to tease him about it all the time, but thank you, Chris, for the love and laughter. Always. I'll see you in Otherworld, bro. And we'll spar again. Freeze up. Shit here are every time.
Now Sean's a dickhead, but like that was heartfelt.
Yeah.
That was pretty heartfelt. Them niggas saved the universes together.
Like that, I had goosebumps when I first
That
seen
screenshot when they both powering up to like back to back, I was like,
No, when they first tackled Jiren, bro,
Yeah.
I literally had goosebumps, bro.
That
And they
shit
started
wild.
playing the music, bro. I was
Then
like,
he
oh, this,
fucking
this,
yeah, his
this
shit.
different. Like, this
I think I watched the scene. Didn't they play like in the dub? They played some like trash song or something like that. I heard something about
they
that.
played the theme song.
No, they played the Ultra Instinct theme song. Right?
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Oh, they
dun,
did.
dun, dun.
Oh, I must be thinking of something a different scene then. But yeah, man,
That Ultra Instinct thing go hard.
it do. You heard the trap remix?
Shut up, bro. They trap everything.
they trap everything.
When they trapped the iPhone ringtone, I knew it was over.
That was like 2015. I should have known.
Right. All right, now on to the big news of the week: the meat and potatoes.
DC Fandom.
Yes, this past week DC
This was
Fandom
wild.
came through. There was a lot of crazy shit going into it.
Started 3.
Start at 3. Got you. All right. So, first off, what are y'all most excited from what y'all saw?
I already know what you thinking, Jack.
Yeah, let me start with this one. Suicide Squad.
Only because, don't
Harley
lie.
Quinn.
Okay.
Only because Harley Quinn. I was going to say it. They
Please.
know by now.
I'm about
I
to
am
say,
a Harley head. A
make
harlot.
no
A
head.
Harley? You're a harlot?
I am a harlot. A
He's
goddamn
a
harlot.
A harlot Quinn.
Like,
Oh man.
I love it. I fucking love it. I need more Harley Quinn in my life, so I'm excited. Whenever there's more Harley Quinn,
You look excited.
it's because I'm geeked, bro. Like, they give you an option to play another characters. I don't even need that. We can uninstall every portion of every other character.
I'm playing King Shark. Bro.
So yeah, they got Harley Quinn, they got King Shark, Captain Boomerang, and Deadshot. Do you think they might go to Avengers route and add other villains like you use?
You sound like you just that was an interview question. The
I
fuck?
don't see him doing it.
I would like to see, like if they did, I would like to see Deathstroke. That's probably a hard no. But this is a part of the Arkham verse, so I think he's still alive, so I don't see why not. And I love Deathstroke, so that'd be alright.
fire. He'd be the only motherfucker people want to use. Like that'd be the main character right there.
You can't say Joker.
Why not?
That would
dead.
Be, oh yeah, he is dead in this universe.
It's the Arkham verse, remember?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
That still fucked me up. Mark Hamill singing that song.
What when he was on stage?
No, when he was dying.
Oh. Oh. I'm thinking of something that happened in Arkham Knight, like when he was when Batman was hallucinating.
That shit was crazy.
I remember when they first released this trailer, like what, a year at this point, maybe
Yeah,
2.
it's been a minute.
It looked. I was like, I'm not excited for this at all. When they first announced Gotham Knights, they showed gameplay. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
They still haven't shown.
Oh yeah, they
damn
still
gameplay
haven't, but
for
they showed the
Suicide
Justice
Squad.
League though. How'd y'all feel about them designs? The Flash one's the wildest one,
Yeah, that was
but I like it.
But yeah, it was straight.
I mean, they're villains.
I mean, against their will, but yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out who fucking stabbed the dude with that spear.
Yeah,
That's
probably
I'm
Deathstroke.
about to say that's why maybe.
That was a big tease right there. They just cut
Alright.
And then,
real
yeah,
fast.
how you cut like that? Like,
And then, as soon as this thing fall and you about to see, nope.
I'm more excited for that game than the
Gotham Knights?
Gotham Knights, because I don't give a fuck about the Court of Owls.
I love the Court of Owls,
They
man.
hard.
So for something being so secretive, there's so many things built around the Court of Owls.
Gotham is built around the Court of Owls,
Right, and I'm tired of these niggas.
or is it? Are they're about? I don't
Like,
know. I don't know.
how do we have the Court of Owls and then we have whatever Ra's al Ghul's bullshit is?
It's League of
The League of
Assassins. That's more so
Assassins.
around the world, though. This is more Gotham centric.
But they say they control everything, right? The Court of Owls, everything in Gotham.
Yeah.
How the fuck does the Ra's al Ghul and them come in and do whatever the fuck they want, but never encounter the Court of Owls?
Depends on who's telling the story at the time, more than likely. Because this is not part of the Arkhamverse.
Oh, that's not part of Arkham?
No, it's not.
No,
Oh, that's excellent.
because yeah, if they did, they probably would look more like the Arkham characters. And Batman's dead. It's theorized. It's theorized if you got the true ending. I don't think he truly is dead at the end of Arkham Knight. Oh,
It'd be
spoilers.
nice if they keep him dead.
They're not. They're not. But I would love
No,
to.
I don't want to be end the game and they're like, Batman's coming for the sequel. Because then you kill the entire franchise right there.
What if he's the main boss?
Gotham Knight's supposed to be about, like...
Wait a minute, I'm tripping. I'm
Batman.
thinking of Suicide Squad. My
Aside from
fault.
him.
What'd you say, Noob?
I said Gotham Knight's supposed to be about the Bat family without him, like them moving on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only
Working
thing they'll
together.
probably do is probably turn Dick into Batman. Like
They
he
can
does
they can
that.
mention him.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But what I don't want is to be like, yo, it turns into a game where we got a hint that Batman's alive. Now we got to find him.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
That's
I don't
exactly
want
what I thought it was going to be.
That's exactly what I think is it might
Might
be.
actually really be
Because that's pretty ballsy. That's the same studio that made the Arkham Origins. And for some reason, I feel like people are not going to like it because it's not Rocksteady. That's so dumb to me.
I'm looking forward to it. That's one DC thing DC does better than Marvel.
The
is
team ups.
games.
Yeah.
Games. Their
Oh, games
are,
in general?
Like, yeah.
Hold on. Whoa. What do you mean by that, sir?
I mean, if it wasn't for Sony, Marvel wouldn't have any good games.
Yeah.
Recently. They had some gems back in the day.
I mean, they had like Ultimate Alliance.
That was it.
That was the best Avengers game. God.
Ultimate Alliance 3 is actually fire.
Someone had to
With
say
a
it,
couple
damn it.
More things.
Is it on Switch?
It's
That's
only
only
on
on
only on
Oh,
Switch.
yeah.
Like, who
You
does
got it on
that?
Switch?
I
You
do.
played that? Did you
Yes.
beat it?
No, I haven't beaten it.
But you like it,
I haven't
though.
beaten any games. I do love it.
Yeah.
It's one of those games I want to play with more people. I
was about to say,
don't
we
think
should-
it's
Right,
sold
yeah.
well.
No.
You should definitely play that. That's dope.
Yeah. Wait, who's your main in Gotham Knights and Suicide
Red
Squad?
Hood, King Shark.
Batgirl, Harley Quinn.
Nightwing, and probably I want to say Deathshot because he's a black man. But Captain Boomerang looked fire. He
Captain
had,
Boomerang
like,
do look hard.
That's
he
the
look-
most
he look
uninterested
fast.
person. I'm so
Captain Boomerang?
uninterested in Captain Boomerang, bro.
he's funny.
Oh.
He's
He is.
Australian.
That's the only part I like about him because he's whack.
King Shark
He's
like
what?
the Hulk.
He is whack.
He what?
He's one of those joke villains. He ain't even the serious.
He's a
villain.
He's like a D-lister.
goof.
He's not even a main or a mini boss, bro. He's like a grunt.
It's like that one dude, like, oh, it's about to be a boss, and you just knock him out in one hit.
Like yeah, like he the nigga before the nigga that's before Bane.
Damn.
Who before Bane?
fuck?
Damn.
Like
Who's
if this was
after
chess, he a
Bane?
pawn.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I'll give you that. I think he's getting more love though. I can't wait till these games come out. They were supposed. I think Gotham Knights was supposed to come out this year. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
It was supposed to be out by now.
Yeah, it's weird that they're doing both games in the same year.
Maybe
Right.
one towards the beginning,
and
one
they're
towards
both
the end.
co-op
It's still
eccentric
weird.
games.
It is weird.
Is,
Yeah.
is there any? There's a bunch of DC movies coming out next year, so I guess they could time it around that. But shitty Batman movie.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
whoa.
Whoa.
That hurts.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad. I'm also looking forward to Gotham Knights, but more Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn all day.
Right. Can we talk about what you just said
What?
about the Batman?
No, we're gonna come
we
back
got
to
that at
Batman.
the
We're gonna
end.
come back to Batman. We
Yeah.
All right.
talked about the fandom. Let's talk about the rest of the meat and potatoes.
I'm itching.
Take it up to 1 for me because I got a problem with you.
There we go. Oh, number one on the meat and potatoes. We had to skip to that real quick. We had to get it in on the fandom. Should a 2D game cost $60? Does bigger mean better?
Now, what do you think? You said something real interesting earlier.
What I said?
What did you say? I don't remember. I don't remember either.
I disagree. I just don't think that they should. Like, I feel like if, like, oh yeah, because you were talking about the Spider-Man Amazing Allies Web of Shadows edition or whatever. I mean, Web of Shadows Amazing Allies edition versus the regular Web of Shadows, which was a 2D fucking side-scrolling game. And it was disappointing in comparison to the 3D counterpart.
Right.
I don't think it should cost the same amount. As
Less dimensions.
Are you telling me that a 2D game shouldn't be $60?
I'm not saying a 2D game should.
Should it
but
be
I
70?
think in that situation where it has the same namesake, but it's a shittier version, clearly.
Well, Mario still has the same namesake, but there's 3D and 2D Mario.
Well, but it was the same. It was like a thing, like where Web of Shadows, like the regular came out, and that came out, but that's how it was on.
But it had a subtitle.
2. Yeah, but that's
So
just
not the same game.
I mean, they don't do that. They don't do that. No, that type of
they'll
thing
do that
anymore.
with standard edition and
Where they release 2 different versions of a game.
That's weird.
Let's do the limit. Like
They don't do that no more. That's just
no,
odd.
they haven't done that for a while.
Yeah, to try to appeal to the people who couldn't get a PlayStation 3 at the time.
Yeah,
That's why they
the
made it.
PlayStation
Well, they
2
still do
version
it
was
with Madden
ass.
and FIFA. Those are always drastically different than the
graphically, but this is an entirely different game.
Things like that maybe shouldn't be.
No,
It depends on how good it is, though.
Madden
I feel like
PS4 plays a lot different than Madden PS5.
it looks a
like
lot different. Yeah,
controls.
like
Not just looks,
UI.
it plays different.
Plays.
Because it's on PS4, it's a faster running game. Right. It seems like they slowed it down for next gen so you can notice the sweat coming off their butt or whatever. I don't know. But PS4 version of Madden is a faster game. 2K version of PS4 is a faster game.
Off their butt. What the fuck?
Wherever the sweat comes from. I don't sweat, I'm godlike.
I think I mean, it depends on the game now, but like honestly, like 2D,
So
I feel like
that's
40.
that's the problem I have with
40 is
you.
the range.
Not you, but people in general, when they say a 2D game shouldn't be $60.
I don't understand why not.
That's weird to me, bro. Like, people are literally having this argument all week for Metroid. They're like, Metroid shouldn't be a $60 game. Are y'all stupid?
Well, Metroid, that's a little different. That's like
No. If the game is good, why shouldn't they be able to charge $60?
Less dimensions. If it's not 3D and
So
shouldn't
you
cost
think
full
it was
price.
less work done on it?
Oh no, I'm playing. I don't. I agree with you actually.
That's
but
what I'm saying. So people are literally like, yo, I'm not paying $60.
I mean, that's a
for Metroid.
AAA title versus like an indie game that was like a 2D game. I guess that's where I.
So if Mighty
yeah,
Number 9 wasn't shit, would it have not been worth $60?
no, it wouldn't have, because that's another like indie game. That's even if it was a good indie game, I still don't think like indie.
You know,
games
indie games
come
win
out.
Game of the Year, right?
I mean, yeah, that's true, but like
You ever heard of the game Celeste?
yeah.
That game was $15.
Shovel
I
Knight.
paid $60 for that.
now there are
Shovel Knight.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like 40 is like the range for.
But
like,
that's
these
an indie game.
Like Nickelodeon All Stars, how that was like 40. Is that what you going
That's
off
where
of?
I'm at with it. Yeah, like I feel like indie games should come out like that. So
Arguably,
like,
Nickelodeon is better than Smash.
Oh, do you argue
they
that?
feel that way.
Do you argue that?
You
For the
actually-
competitive scene, yes.
You are
Wait, what-
interesting.
And
And
what-
if they keep building on it and adding more characters, they've already had more patches in Nickelodeon than all of Smash Bros.
Damn.
Ultimate, bro.
Dang.
No,
They saw something. The community complained about something that was broken, and it was like, you guys are right. Let's fix it.
Like Lincoln, they could. The game wasn't
Day
even
one-
out, and they patched it
Day
before it came
zero.
out.
Lincoln, Lucy, Michelangelo.
I think
all
Sandy
patched.
got one too.
April better not get patched, bro. She ain't
April's
nothing wrong
April's
with her.
definitely
That's what
next.
I'm
Ain't
saying.
nothing wrong with
So
I'm making a stand.
if
out.
they're
April's
putting in
next.
the work and you're getting a better quality, why can't they charge $60? Even if they're an indie studio, why can't they charge $60?
Yeah, I don't think with it being 2D should take away anything from the
But
quality
people
of the
see
game.
that, and I don't get it.
I don't really.
Metroid Dread is a Game of Year contender.
They like seeing the sweat off their butt. That's probably what it is.
Like, I get it. We're in a world of graphics, and they want everything to look real life, but not everything has to be. Like Ratchet and Clank will probably win Game of the Year because it's the best looking game this year.
Right.
But I like
Unfortunately.
Psychonauts more.
I like fucking
I like Kenna more.
Knockout City more.
Knockout City. Like, Fortnite, bro. That's nothing realistic about Fortnite. Call of Duty is super gritty, super real. Like Fortnite is the goofiest shit you ever played.
Cartoon.
Makes more money.
Shit.
Probably makes more money than Call of Duty. And just there's only one Fortnite, but they release a Call of Duty every single fucking year.
That's what I'm saying. Well, Battle Royale mode.
Right.
They did have two of them though. That shit that came with Black Ops 4 was
White Blackout.
Blackout. Yeah.
I want to try that. I've never.
People
Like,
shit on that. They like Warzone better.
Yeah.
it's not even that much different. I feel like.
Oh yeah, there's.
I like the idea
never
that
played
it
Blackout.
was one big map that had different parts of maps spread from the multiplayer.
That was Blackout?
Yeah.
But they do that in Warzone too.
No, that's a whole new map.
No, but they do that in Warzone too. Like they
Like
had,
events, right?
Yeah.
But I like the whole like.
Well, that was lazy. They literally just took multiplayer maps and
That
threw
sounded
it in
like
circles.
Transit and then just turned into Battle Royale.
Yo,
like-
Transit was underrated, bro. Like,
Play on your favorite multiplayer maps while not being in multiplayer.
I thought it was cool. Like some
all
parts had
connected.
zombies in it. Like you go to Newtown, I
That's
think.
lazy. They just reused a bunch of assets.
Yeah.
When you look at it like that, and when you tell me like that,
You telling me like
you talk to me nice like that, it does look like that.
So I personally think bigger does not mean better. I'll pay $60 for a Castlevania game. I'll pay $60 for a Mega Man game. As long as they're quality, they deserve my money.
But with bigger, like for me, when I think of does bigger mean better, I feel like the quantity of the game, how much you can get out of it, is not
but
always better.
That's nonsense because you got studios like Ubisoft will fluff up their game,
Exactly. That's
make the map
I don't-
stupidly big.
When I was a kid, I don't know how many times I've put 100+ hours into each character I've had on Skyrim. I can't do that anymore.
Right.
I don't want to do that anymore.
There's not
even.
enough time in the day to do shit like that anymore. So we need to scale it back. More condensed games like Demon Souls and Dark Souls, where it's an open world, but it's not like Gigantomachia. This isn't crazy euphoria, bro.
I even like indies. Like one of my favorite indie games of all time, I consider it as an indie, was Super Hot. I thought that was really fun.
That was great. I would pay
Yeah.
$60
That is a
for
pretty
Super
fun
Hot.
game.
I can attest
See,
to
there
that.
be times where it makes sense and it doesn't.
You know why it makes sense for that game to not be $60?
Why?
Because it can't hold my attention that long. That's a quick game, right?
Fair.
But something I have to sit down and actually play a story through, like, well, Kenna is considered an indie game, right? That's an indie studio. That no one owns that, right? That's a great game. They had to release it at 40 or nobody would have bought it. Or
Yeah.
50 and nobody would have bought it. But that's a $60 game. That's a great game. I can't wait for Kenna 2.
Hey man,
That'll probably be $60.
I was gonna wait till after, but I think you should know now that the developer said it's unlikely that there's gonna be a
Of
sequel.
course not, because it didn't sell very well.
Because they
Even
didn't sell
at
enough.
$40.
Damn.
I'm sorry, man.
That's fine.
That's
I can live with
ass.
that. Maybe Sony buys that studio and then it can be one of the staples. It looks like a Sony game already.
So overall, it's a one. It's a 2v1.
Yeah, you're wild for that, bro.
Yeah, go home.
Go.
Like,
Hey man,
you know, back in the day, all of our games were 2D. And
That's
niggas paid $80 for those.
yeah, that's that wild.
Had
shit
nothing but
back in the
2D
day.
games
Right.
back then.
Contra-
That's that
nigga,
wild
you
shit
owned
back
the Game Boy. Most of those games are 2D.
So on the big Super Mario Brothers.
90% of the Mario games.
You're right about that.
Tetris is 1D.
Oh my God.
like
The
Tetris is
Mario
1D, bro. Stop playing.
Sonic? Are you serious?
Hey man,
Sonic's in 3D, but half the time
I'm only
you're
saying
running
2D
this like this.
indie games. I'm not saying 2D games as a whole.
Oh,
you a
indie.
niche
Well, indie
nigga.
games
Yeah, I'm not
shouldn't be
saying-
selling for $60.
Well, you know what's crazy, right? Metroid is owned by Nintendo, but an India studio made that game. Mercury
that
Steam.
one specifically, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
Mercury
they
Steam
own
made
the
that game.
studio.
Huh?
They don't own that
They
studio.
don't own that studio. No,
Whoever makes Prime, they own, right?
Wasn't that just
No,
Nintendo?
Xbox owns Retro, right?
Oh,
Wait, Retro made Metroid Prime?
Yeah.
No, right? You mean Rare? You mean Rare?
Oh no, Xbox owns Rare. Retro did make Metroid Prime.
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, who the fuck is Retro? Wait a minute, I'm thinking of Rare too.
I don't
I'm
know
like,
if
wait.
Nintendo owns Retro.
Oh.
Honestly, I don't know.
There
Because
you
they
go.
were making Prime 4 without Retro, and then it was bullshit, and it was like, hey, yo, Retro, come on, bro. Like, why would Retro not be making Prime 4? So I don't think they own them. I think they just, like, license out to them.
Damn,
So I personally think 2D games can cost whatever the fuck they want as long as they bring the quality. And
Yeah.
bigger doesn't mean better because there's a whole lot of shitty Ubisoft games that are massive that are garbage.
I agree. I agree.
Like, and you know they're not worth $60 because 2 months later they be at the bargain bin for
definitely
30.
be on sale.
Ubisoft
Yeah.
games always hit sale immediately.
Fast as shit.
It actually remind me of like, you remember Shadow Complex?
Yeah,
Though.
I don't think that was 60.
it wasn't. It was
But I'm not-
$15.
But that was a Metroidvania.
That was a great
and I
game.
thought that was a great game. I wouldn't be mad to pay like $30, $40 for
That's
it.
what I'm saying. So let the quality dictate the price, not the fact that it's 2D or made by an indie.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Every studio was an indie studio at some point.
Naughty Dog.
Until, you know, the Big Bag 3 come and scoop
Right.
it up.
They were underdogs.
Come here, nigga. I got you.
Meet me my
Take care of your
targets.
needs.
The next point, this is something that's been going around for a while now. Pretty much since the Demon Dark Souls genre started and opened up.
Right.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
all games have a difficulty option?
Yes.
No.
You are causing problems this week, sir. We're about to get you out
Like,
this podcast.
I'm
Like,
Specifically, you said Dark Souls. Never have
time.
it. Never have a difficulty setting for that. There'll be no point.
Demon time.
what is the point of playing that type of game if you just have an easy mode?
What thrill do you get out of that?
Like,
What
yeah,
sort of they get? I mean,
those games are built to be challenging.
Hey, I mean,
You playing on easy.
What are you looking for?
I'm not gonna be playing on easy.
Lying ass.
I
What
like.
you mean? So
I like to be able to choose where I want to be at. You know what I'm saying? In any game. Because think about it like this. Are we saying just keep it the status quo right now? Or all games have, like, difficulty
they're
options
saying they want
except for a few?
all games to
They
have
say
a difficulty option.
all
All
games.
games. Because there
Even-
was journalists complaining that Metroid Dread was too hard. And they feel like it should have a difficulty option from the beginning.
That robot.
That robot be fucking niggas. Guys, snatched my soul quite a bit.
So is
Oh,
it either
man.
that or have no difficulty options in gaming?
So someone designed a game around specifically how they want you to play it. How do they balance for difficulty?
See, in that situation, I guess that's where it becomes more of
Like
a
Dark
thing.
Souls loses all of its credibility if there's
It wouldn't even be a thing if it wasn't for this
what I'm saying.
bone-crushing difficulty.
I will say,
You're
like,
right about that.
another reason why I don't want difficulty options is if I gotta lose a certain amount of times, you ask me if I want to go to easy, I will cut your shit off right
that
there.
shit.
I will
is
cut your shit
so-
off.
That should be hurt feelings, bro.
So word, you gonna come to me as a man and tell me
I
I'm
know, right?
strong enough? Like,
And then they embarrass you like they do in like Ninja Gaiden. I think God of War.
Devil May Cry.
Metal Gear Solid 5 even got one. If you go turn it to easy, you get a chicken hat on your head the whole time. You can't take it
I
off.
love that.
Oh my!
It's funny.
goodness.
I love that.
That's just
That's like
disrespectful.
with Grand Theft Auto, you put a cheat code in and people know that you've been cheating through the whole game.
Or you got the dunce hat or something like that, right?
Yeah.
The cone hat.
The dunce.
GTA Online.
Boom. So I don't think all games. It's suitable for some games, but some games literally are built on their difficulty. Like
Yeah.
if you change it
Fair.
by making it harder or make it easier, then it's less of what that game is.
I want to play devil's advocate all the time, so I'm just gonna be
Like-
like yes.
You're the
It-
worst kind of human.
If difficulty,
Arguing for the sake of argument.
if difficulty options don't
On
take
this
away from
one
the experience,
especially.
if the difficulty option doesn't take away from the experience, then whatever, have it. Like I'm not saying all games need it, but if it doesn't take away from the experience, then go ahead, add it.
I get
Yeah.
that, right? But
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. I'm like, why not?
I get that for most games.
For the
It's
Dark
just there's
Souls games,
some
where it's
games,
like,
and not
bro,
just Dark Souls, like platformers and stuff like that. Some of them are built not for like being played stupidly easy, right? They want to power check you to see that you're making paying attention, right? Like Metroid, they'll give you an ability, tell you about this ability, show you how to use this ability, and say go fucking wild. We're not gonna tell you where to go. But now that you have this new ability, you might want to go back and check some shit you couldn't reach before.
Oh yeah, like the shrinking up into the little ball thing
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Okay.
But people are literally like, man, I didn't know you could destroy that wall.
You didn't know you could destroy that wall.
Why didn't
Right,
tell
and
me
I
that.
learned on the fly, right? I
Yeah.
didn't quit. I'm like, man, stupid fucking wall.
You know what I like what they do when they don't have a difficulty option, but it scales with how you're progressing through the game. Like Back 4 Blood and Left 4 Dead, they got the thing called the what's it, director. So if you're breezing through these levels, they'll add more tanks, more zombies, might change the weather, take less items off the field.
50-50 on that too, though, because there's this thing called luck that you can get as a gamer.
True that.
Oh yeah.
You might beat a boss in a way that they didn't think you could,
They
and they're
ramp
like,
that
"Oh, this
shit up.
nigga's godlike. Let's make this game dumb hard now."
Right. That changes everything. Yeah.
He beat the Nameless King
Right.
in one life without getting
One
hit.
hit, like. So yeah, I don't think they should add difficulty options. I'm not against them doing it.
Just not every game.
Just not every game.
Not
every game.
Like not every game.
Devil's advocate time over. Now, I feel like
We all in agreement.
I
can't
There's
believe
a lot
this,
of
bro.
bad news this week.
Right.
We were just talking about this. I'm like,
Like,
yeah.
this shit not gonna be that crazy. So the Nintendo Online expansion price has shot the fuck up, to say the least.
Them niggas shot the fuck out.
We was like, yo, 30, 40, that's cool. We went no higher than that. And what they do? They
Niggas
went
like,
higher.
yo, so we see you 20 and we raise you 50.
Take it or leave it.
Oh, we giving you 64 games in Genesis games?
Not even no GameCube.
Bro, there's a Genesis collection already on the Switch. Why do I need this?
$50
Give me an
whole
option.
Give me
And
the
you're not
GameCube
adding
and the
anything.
GBA
You're not adding messaging. You're not adding folders. You're not adding themes.
You really want to message people, man?
Because it's
Give
it's
us a
so
regular,
basic.
good UI. Like, what the fuck?
The problem with Nintendo is when I sit down to play Nintendo multiplayer games with other people, I have to use Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That's kind of
And
that's
I'm
annoying.
paying. It was okay when I wasn't paying to play online.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So you can't even
You can't play
talking
online without.
Oh no, I know that. I mean, you can't
yeah,
be in a party with your friends on Switch.
Yeah, you can. You know how you gotta do that?
How so?
With their official Nintendo app.
What the fuck? You gotta download the app on the Switch?
Whew. And with their official Nintendo dongle.
Come on, son.
So what you do is you plug one end of the dongle into your Switch, the other end to your phone, and then it mixes the audio.
No,
Like, why am I doing
stop.
that, bro? Like,
That just
you-
sounds so
bro.
Yo, hop on
extra.
Discord real quick. Like, what do you mean,
Like,
Nintendo?
like you know my
What is
number.
that
Like,
about?
like, come on, son.
This year they just added Bluetooth audio to the Switch.
Yes.
Bluetooth is the most basic shit that you can ever have on any device.
Phones have
It's
had this for over a
already
decade.
built in. Why would you disable it? Same argument for the PS5. Do you know you can't connect the Bluetooth to that thing? Bluetooth
Oh.
audio, you can't.
I thought you were going to talk about the storage expansion before they allowed it.
That's dumb as shit too. Listen, I've been chewing on Sony all year long. I'm not trying to do that right now.
It's just wrecking
They've
these
been getting it
boys.
from me.
Yeah.
Like, the only people, Microsoft's the only people that ain't been getting it from me.
They've been getting
I'm
praised.
about to say, if anything,
For somebody in third place, they got that first place energy. Like, so I'm not paying $50 for this. I won't be doing this.
did you hear about the family plan thing? You have, I think, up to 8
I
people.
don't know 8 niggas with a Switch.
Well, say if when I get a Switch, you want go half on the family plan? Would you do that?
You want to pay $35 a year when I'm already paying $20? It's cheaper for me to stay alone.
But it also come with the Nickelodeon, what? The Nintendo and the Sega Genesis.
I don't give a fuck about 64 games. I'll emulate that.
You got.
There's already a Genesis pack. There's literally a $30 Genesis pack that has all of their best Sega Genesis games that you can get on eBay right now for $10.
You gotta stop promoting piracy, man. Like I don't condone that, man. Personally, you know.
Yeah, when it's like this, I'll pirate the fuck out of anything.
There we go.
Jack,
Like,
Jack,
if they want me to,
Jack, come on.
listen, think about this, right? Since the DS and the Wii, I've bought Mario Brothers 3.
Damn.
When I got a Wii U, they said, "Hey, yo, we see that you bought this, but you can't bring that here. You got to buy it again."
No.
I bought that game too much to not be stealing it.
Hey, didn't we say earlier he bought the game? He owns a physical
I
copy.
own multiple copies of Ocarina of
It's
Time.
not pirated.
They hurt
if I already could
They
support
did
it.
because I'm so sick and tired of buying the same games from Nintendo.
And
They hurt you,
Rockstar.
man.
They did.
I mean, not to drag on them again, but Sony does do that too. Like, say,
You know who doesn't do that?
don't say it. I mean, I know who don't do it.
Xbox. Nigga, you can take an Xbox original disc.
And put that bitch in.
What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing?
What are we talking about? Backwards compatibility. What's going on?
Like, if I bought something on my Xbox 360 digitally, my Xbox One X is like, oh, you own that. Here, you want to download it? Not, do you want to upgrade to
60
the
frames?
HD version?
60 frames?
So I
And,
For free?
Wait, you
and
said
Xbox
download
has
it.
that program where it gives you the better frame rate on old games.
Well, you said it downloads it like a digital copy,
Yeah.
so I won't need a disc anymore.
You do need the discs because it'll read it as a
Yeah.
license to show that you own it. You can't just go to GameStop like, hey, yo, let me buy all these old games, pop it
and
in.
then trade them
Literally what I
in.
was heading
Yeah.
to. I mean, I wasn't thinking about going to GameStop. I'm more or less just getting it from a friend. but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Smart.
But it's like, once I buy it with Microsoft, I own it. I'm tired of buying the same shit from Nintendo every generation. Like, that's wild to me. Like, you already got this $10 out of me. Why are you trying to get 10 more?
God damn
Like,
it.
Ocarina of Time, I literally have owned Ocarina of Time on the 64, on the GameCube, on the Wii, on the Wii U, on my 3DS. Why the fuck can't I just get it? You've seen that I pay for it. You know it's the same Nintendo account that's on my 3DS and my Wii U. I'm done with Nintendo. If there's a company I'm going to take their shit, it's Nintendo. I'm taking all that.
It's funny.
I'm gonna pirate the fuck out of every game that I've already purchased, mind you, from Nintendo.
You was talking about the whole Xbox thing, how you can pop a bad bitch in there. I mean, what?
Pop a bad bitch in there.
Pop a disc in there, right? Because I was thinking, I've bought Metal Gear Solid 2, PS2, PS3. If it came on PS4, I'd buy it. If it came on PS5, I'd buy it. But I can't because it's not on those things. I can buy an $8 copy on Xbox 360, pop that bad boy into an Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and it'll look even better, run better. And I don't need, that's it.
No,
they can travel with me wherever I go.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
Shit,
shit
man.
I don't like. But that's what Nintendo does. That's what Sony does. And Microsoft's in third place.
Ain't that some shit? We need to reevaluate our.
Like
our
the
whole
world
thing.
needs to
The whole
reevaluate
thing.
this. Like period.
man.
I don't get it. I love my PlayStation, but the moment I get an Xbox, that's what I'm gonna be playing all of my third parties on.
You sponsored?
I wish. Come give me
Sound like
a
it.
check. I'll take a Microsoft check all day.
Right.
I'll work
Low
for you
key,
guys.
I was
even.
trying to get a refrigerator yesterday, but them joints sold out in 20 microseconds. And I'm not paying 3 times the price on eBay because
for a mini fridge. I buy a real fridge for that damn money.
12 cans, bro. All it do is hold 12
That's
cans.
a whole case of Fago.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn. And it's like small and compact.
I
It look like a
want
damn
it.
Xbox.
When I'm recording, I'll just have it right here. It's one of those things like kind of like my Red Bull can. Like I
Yeah.
want it. I'll use it, but it's not like practical.
Right.
Why the fuck y'all scalping this shit, bro?
It's a fridge, bro.
Scalping
It's a
anything.
damn mini
It's literally
fridge.
built for fans.
Is it limited edition or are they
Yeah.
gonna keep? Oh,
I don't think they're gonna keep making, bro. what's the
Anything
profit
limited
on
edition
a-
that you
on
can't
a-
get, bro, they scalping that,
that
bro.
shit is annoying, bro.
It is what it is. What else is annoying? The whole Switch and possibly having a cloud problem.
No, they definitely have a cloud problem.
Impossible.
So it's not possible.
It's not
so
possible.
all of the big games that are coming out, you know what Nintendo's doing? They're like, we don't need you to develop the game. Could you just get it running through the cloud?
Remind
So
me.
Hitman 3 came out on the Switch, cloud version.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
Right.
really
Hitman
are.
3 is one of those games where you sneak around, right, real slow. So you think you can play it over the cloud, except when it desyncs from the server and he keeps moving forward.
Oh my god.
All of that's based on your connection.
It's funny because Hitman 3 specifically already has a connectivity issue with almost your whole game running on a server.
So, Dying Light 1 is coming to the Switch natively as a cartridge. You can be able to pop that bitch in and play it anywhere, right? The
Appreciate
Switch is a half portable system, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes portable, sometimes not. If you leave the house, you lose access to the game. Unless you try to be on a hotspot. Who's doing that? So Dying Light 2 is not coming in natively to the Switch. It's cloud. Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3 is coming to the Switch through the cloud.
Oh.
Kingdom
the
Hearts
hell?
1 and 2 ran on a PS2. And they can't get it running on the Switch?
You can't download it from the cloud like how PS Now kind of does it.
No. There's no native version of the game.
Where's my
You're playing,
Nintendo?
you're connecting to a server that's connecting to a PC somewhere in Taiwan. I say Taiwan because it's probably cheap. But you're not actually, you're playing the game, but it's based on connection. And not everyone has great internet. But you're paying full price for it, by the way.
And what if you had the old model where they don't got the Ethernet port?
You can buy a dongle.
Oh my
This
god.
That's what I'm saying.
Dongle,
I got the old model, so I have a dongle. I get on my Smash, so I got to be.
All right,
Perfect connection.
Okay, I figured
that
that.
shit.
No,
But I don't get it. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I know can run natively on the
Literally,
Switch.
like,
It would have
come
been
on.
really cool. They're like, yo,
Ran on
Sora's
PS2.
coming to Smash. Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, I'm pretty sure 3 could run on there too. Because if we got The Witcher 3 running on the Switch natively, Witcher 3 is running natively on the Switch. You can get Kingdom Hearts goofy ass. You can scale it back. It don't have to look super pretty because of the art style.
Right. Yeah, it's
Right?
cartoony
So you can
as
get
fuck.
all 3 of those games running on the Switch with a cool ass collector's edition. And you're like, yo, welcome to Smash, Sora. Here's this collector's edition for Nintendo. You'd have sold 1 billion copies.
I can see that.
Myself would have purchased a collector's edition of that. Because that would be the first time Kingdom Hearts came. Well, Dream Drop Distance, but that's not a core.
And 358 over 2 days.
That was PSP, right?
That was DS.
That was DS? This fucking Kingdom Hearts is weird.
Like
shit is
OG
weird.
But they could have had that whole
DS.
thing
OG DS, man.
right on the Switch natively. Right? Even if it's multiple cards and I gotta change the card out, I'm okay with that. But that would have been a cool ass collector's edition for fans to get. Because Sora is the final character in Smash. But they half-assed it and was like, yo, let me give you a digital joint, man. So that's my problem with Nintendo. They're taking this. They're saying, "Oh, we got all of the big games over here. You gotta play on the cloud."
Nah, I'm not doing that shit. I done tried cloud gaming before, and it's a fucking nightmare.
It's gotten better, but
They should learn from Google Stadia or something. Like, just don't do this, bro.
Nintendo.
Exactly.
Nintendo has the worst online infrastructure.
Right. I did that with
big
Sony.
three.
Fucking, what was the PlayStation Now shit? That was my experience with cloud gaming.
And that's why Sony now has the download option for a lot of games. Because they knew, hey, yo, you know,
Damn.
shout out to my 5 Mbp fellas with the slow internet in the back.
Perhaps I treated you too harshly,
It's going
Sony.
to take you 2 days to download this game, but when you download it...
By
boy,
this
it's gonna run
weekend,
smooth.
though, you
Right.
This week,
have a
we got
blast.
something to do. Speaking of Sony, good news to talk about is that Sony's partnering up with TSMC to produce more chips.
So they're
Great news
opening a
even.
new factory in Japan with the goal of specifically producing chips for PS5s.
Are we still talking about how the downgrade shit, like that whole thing?
What downgrade?
I remember we were
With the
talking
fan,
about
or the heat sink and all that. No.
Well, then we found out it's cooler than the original.
Oh yeah,
That's the
right.
wild. That was the whole.
Damn,
The
awesome.
shebang. So now they're just making more chips. What type of chips are we speaking of?
It's the chips for the PS5.
Just so it can what?
Processing chips, right?
Yeah, just the processing chips.
Okay, all right, good. So then we can have more fucking PS5s out.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
scalpers.
But it should be like that. It should be
If
it's
they
more
can't
out
get
there.
this shit into the stores and it has to be done online.
Oh yeah.
They better
but
start
you
doing
know the
that
holiday
shit.
season's coming. You know this
Japan got
scalper's
the right
hands
idea.
is like.
Japan got the right idea then.
No, but that's only one store in Japan
One store.
that's doing that.
Everybody need to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Genius.
But most companies don't give a fuck. They're making that money.
Regardless of who
That
buys
store
this.
specifically is for the gamers. That they real ones.
Yeah.
But you think Walmart and Best Buy and Target's gonna take their time and let me write this on here? Nah, bro. Them's is people who barely want to be there. They just doing it for
Once they swipe that card, they already made their money's worth.
right.
Yeah.
So that's why they let niggas keep swiping that card so they can make more of their money worth.
That's why they want to make more chips so niggas can keep swiping.
It's a catch-22. These companies should care because if they let people buy all the PlayStations, right, what you're not getting is controller sales and game sales and peripheral sales. Because if someone's really coming in to buy a PS5, you or me, right, what's the chances of us buying a PS5 and just leaving? And not buying a game and not buying another controller. They're losing all of that money, but they don't see it because they want all of that money up front from the
Right.
guy who just bought 15 PS5s.
Yeah,
But they didn't buy 15 controllers.
like
they
fuck
didn't
that.
buy
He don't need to
15
buy a
games.
controller. He got 15 PS5s, bro. Yeah.
It's a ghetto Santa, you know. He giving back to the community.
But they make large margins on accessories and stuff like that. They make money off of Sony for their PS5s, right? Not as much money as they would make selling a game. Not as much money as they would make selling a peripheral. Peripherals are crazy, right? It charges them like $3 or $4 to make a peripheral. They sell them for $40. Those PlayStation dock stands and shit like that, they're made in China. They buy them by the bulk, relabel them, and sell them.
Damn.
Wow.
Scandalous.
I bought one.
That's what I'm saying. But that's where they make their money at. Remember, for a long time, the PS4 wasn't making profit.
Yeah.
Sony's making profit now.
PS5 just started making profit.
That's what I'm saying. So Target and Walmart and them, they can make a much larger profit, but they don't care. They just let the guy buy 15 with his credit card, and he goes to eBay and sell them all. So good news, we'll have more PlayStations out in the market for the scalpers to scoop up. Good luck.
Now we've been talking about a lot of pirates, pirating. So it's nice that this just came up right here. Is it okay? Do we condone piracy out here or ROMs?
I don't condone it.
I've participated.
I will say.
Do I condone?
It's a catch-22. When it comes to new games, I want to say no.
Support it.
I feel
Support it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to older games, it's a maybe.
Like
right?
Lost in Translation type games like Scott Pilgrim back in the day or Shank.
So games that you
Like
can no
that.
longer get, right? They take off because you do know when you buy a game on the PlayStation Store, you don't own that game, you own the license.
Yeah.
Right? So at any time when they take that PlayStation Store down and you haven't downloaded it, they're not obligated to get you that game. You could be shit out of luck. And that was the problem with Scott Pilgrim. It was stuck on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and then it lost its licensing, so they had to pull it off the store, and there was no way for you to get it.
Yeah.
That's why I like disc. That's why I like getting disc games, man.
Right?
I love physical media.
Yeah, because I can keep it forever.
Specifically with, I want to say, companies like Nintendo and Sony who tend to trap their games on older hardware and not re-releasing them.
It's okay then, yeah.
Go on and steal that motherfucking game. Like, where can you play Metal Gear Solid 4?
Only on the PS3.
That's wild. That's fucking wild. We're at 2 generations past. Why can I not play that game on my PS5?
Because
you know where I can play it? On this emulator on my fucking PC.
Period.
There you go.
Period.
And it's going to look better.
Nintendo. Mother 1 and Mother 2.
Those don't like one was only Japan only, right? And that was stuck on
NES.
NES. Wow, it's even older than I thought.
They don't make a single fucking dollar from me pirating that shit, but they don't make a single fucking dollar from them not pulling it forward.
Damn.
If it's available for purchase for a reasonable price, buy it. If it's stuck on a legacy console that you don't own, don't go out and buy a Sega Saturn
for that one game.
For that one game, bro. Like, and that's gonna cost you a whole lot of money.
I know.
I get it, right? I want you to say support the games, right? But Sega not worried about this one dude buying a copy of the game off eBay. They're not making that money anymore. The game was already sold. They already make that money.
Somebody bought like an old PS3 for it was that Bleach game, Soul Resurrection. They had to buy it because that's the only way you can play it.
Y'all weird asses went and bought a PS2 just to play Tenkaichi 3.
I was just about to say that. And I mean, there was other games I wanted to play, but that was the first one that came to mind.
There's a PS2 emulator that works perfectly fine on PC that will run that game.
Yeah,
I didn't have PC at the time.
Too.
Yeah.
I had PC at the time.
That's why I say maybe, right? It's an asterisk. I don't want you to be like, hey, yo, Metroid Dread just came out. Let me cop that illegally, right?
Any delisted game, right? Because, like, all the old Spider-Man games, you can't get, like, those are, like, selling for, like, not hundreds of dollars, but they're pretty expensive.
They are. But if the company makes an actual effort to bring their past forward, like, you legit can't steal anything from Microsoft. There's no point of pirating anything from Microsoft. Yeah. Because they release everything on Xbox and it moves forward, or it's probably on PC.
Just keep your shit.
Right. You literally... bro. Again, I'm not trying to praise Microsoft, but even their old controllers work on the new system.
Damn.
Bro, if you had an Xbox One and you bought an Xbox Series X, my nigga, all of your peripherals move forward. Except for the Kinect. But you can adapter. I don't know who would want that.
Who cares about that shit?
All of your games, all of your controllers move forward. So, I'm not perfect. I have stolen games, right? I've done it. I've played ROMs of games that I could have paid for, but I was, broke boy. Things are different now. Still a broke boy, but...
I'm a broke man now.
I'm a broke man. So I have an allowance. I can allow myself to buy some of these games.
Indulge.
And I will. I will indulge. But if you want a healthy gaming community, you need to buy games. You cannot keep stealing because then you'll have shit like SOCOM 4 and Zipper Interactive, right? Ooh. It wasn't a great game. The studio's gone. You didn't show up. You asked for it. The community asked for it. It was a bad game. But you wouldn't have known that if you bought it. You
know what's funny about that? Similar situation happened with Days Gone. The creative director of it eventually left the studio and started talking about it, how he went wrong about his point was right, but he kind of was an asshole about it. About, if you want to support the fucking game when it comes out, buy that full price. Don't wait. Don't be like, I got this for PS Plus, or I got it for a really good deal, because that money doesn't really, that doesn't really show that they earned that. The problem with Days Gone is they were stupid to create Days Gone. Because they got Last of Us. You already had a godlike zombie game on that same platform. Yeah. Why did you think you can go up against Naughty Dog? You can't. But like it was different enough, I feel like. If Sony bought Square Enix and still was making Lara Croft. And Uncharted? Right. Right. That don't even make sense. I don't know. They gave you a shot, they gave you a budget, and you decided, like, I think zombies is big enough because The Last of Us, so... It was different, but the problem is the media. Think about it, right?
Does Sony need another zombie game? That was the topic, the whole run up to Days Gone. And then I think it came out the same year.
Oh God.
Didn't it?
No, it was supposed to, but Last of Us got delayed to the next following year, I believe.
Oh, okay. But then, I mean, it was. But that was their whole media buzz. It was nothing positive. It was like, yo, there's another zombie game coming out. The Last of Us is one of Sony's biggest fucking IPs. Naughty Dog is one of their biggest studios. Sony gave you a shot, and you blew it. Like, it was a great game, but they should have did something different.
They choked at the mic.
Yeah.
Was that Ben Studio?
Yeah.
They've been a support studio forever.
And then as soon as they
Sony gave them a shot. They did Uncharted. They did the Naughty Dog game and decided, yo, we want to do something different. Let's do another Naughty Dog game.
I think the last project they worked on,
don't do that.
the last project they worked on themselves was Siphon Filter, and that was 19.
But that's not theirs, was it? Is that Ben's
Yeah, it was them.
IP? That is?
Yeah, and that last time they worked on that was in 19, and that's all I have to say.
Right. That was a PS1 game, bro. I remember the Siphon Filter cases. So they gave you a shot, you blew it, and now you're mad at people. You don't. If you have an option between Days Gone and The Last of Us 2, even though Last of Us 2 is hella controversial, you're gonna choose the thing that you already know is gonna be a great game.
Right.
Last of Us 2, I haven't finished it, so I haven't seen the shocking nonsense, but I know it's a great game.
It is. I beat it.
I couldn't say that about zombie motorcycles.
What's funny about that is it actually kind of ties into the does bigger mean better, because with games costing a whole lot more nowadays, they're less likely to start making new IP and experiment and stuff like that.
Yeah, and taking chances. That's why you think Ubisoft is on top, right? Every game they drop has a number.
Every game has fucking towers.
Asterisk under the top. Right, they all built the same. Like, I hate Ubisoft, but they are really good at making money and people buy their games, so I can't hate that. I hate the lack of creativity because they were one of my favorite studios during the PS2 era because they promoted creativity. Right? Who the fuck thinks you're gonna run around with a dude with no arms and no legs and no neck and have fun?
Oh, Rayman.
Rayman was amazing. I love Rayman. They created so many cool IPs that they don't touch because they're afraid of losing money. Like, even, you know what's crazy? When they get creative, they make their best games, right? Rayman Legends of Origins are amazing. They didn't sell a lot, so they're gonna stop. What was that game that's like Breath of the Wild? I always bring it up.
Immortals. Phoenix
Immortals
Rising.
Phoenix Rising is the best game they created in, I think, 4 or 5 years.
I have to play that. Like, I gotta
The
see
game
what,
didn't sell well. It immediately dropped to $30. No one talks about it. It got its first DLC. No one talks about it. It was a much better game than Valhalla.
Damn.
But can you box with shield? I didn't think so. Saying, let me stop. Let me not do that. But I agree.
I think that's a franchise that they should keep and keep pushing because it's a great. The one thing I do like about Ubisoft, and I shit on them a lot, once they release a game, they support the living hell out of it, whether it has a community or
until
not.
the next one comes out.
And they build their community because, God, Rainbow Six Siege was dead in the water when it first came out.
Yeah.
And now it's one of the biggest competitive games.
Yeah, big in esports, big on Twitch. Even, like, this is not big on Twitch or whatever, but they've supported Watch Dogs Legion so much where I feel like y'all would have fun with it, to be honest.
No, I'm good.
There's a zombies mode.
Yeah, I'm good.
But all right.
It's always a zombie zone.
Open world. We can do missions. All right.
Speaking of games that didn't live up to their potential.
Do y'all have one? A game that has so much potential that didn't live up to it?
Definitely
Come back
one
to
on
me.
the
Let me
list.
think about this.
If it's not the one on the list right there in the notes.
I've said it already,
Specifically
though.
for you.
But I've said it already. I won't say it again. But I can talk about it all fucking day.
Yeah.
For me, I'll say from playing Nickelodeon All Stars, they fucked PlayStation All Stars, bro.
Oh, I thought that was going a different direction. I was like, whoa, what?
All you had to do was follow
They had
fucking
one
Nintendo,
tweak.
CJ.
It's only one tweak. Like, that's the crazy part, right? It played great. Just make that a mode.
You can
bro.
literally
Stop
turn-
changing the script.
Exactly,
Easily patch
bro.
that. Like, you easily.
They could have patched that,
Like,
and the game would have lived on, and you would have had more Sony
probably had a
IPs,
sequel by now.
DLCs. You'd have been great. Right.
That was a rumor for a long time. It
Halo
was going to be a
would've been
launch
it.
title.
That'd have
Should have
been-
been that instead of Destruction All Stars. But
Right. So, all right. So you said All Stars. I can't. Probably Gravity Rush.
I thought you would like that.
I like Gravity Rush 1 a lot. Gravity Rush 2, it wasn't it. Like, it wasn't it for a sequel that I was looking forward to. I supported it, I bought it because I liked Gravity Rush 1 so much, but I think I liked it so much because it was on the Vita.
Yeah, the second one came to like PlayStation?
Yeah. It was a PS4, and it didn't come to the Vita.
I thought it got ported to the PS4. Sure.
The first one got ported to the PS4. The second one was a PS4 exclusive.
Yeah.
Because they realized the Vita wasn't selling, and the PS4 was.
And they wanted to kill it, so yeah.
Because they wanted Kat to be Icon. And she could have been if they didn't release a shitty game.
Was she not on PlayStation All Stars?
She was. She was DLC, I think, day one.
Yeah, she was definitely. Wait, what?
I don't remember. Do you have a game?
I don't. No, I actually don't really have a game that I can think of that like didn't live up. I mean, I guess Dead Space 3. If I want to go back far.
Ooh.
You know what? Another one.
That's EA though, so
what is
it was
that
never going to.
Capcom game that ran side by side with
Lost Planet?
Lost Planet.
Yeah.
Lost Planet was one that didn't.
I thought that was gonna be hard.
I
played
liked 1 and 2,
like,
and then 3 was like.
What happened, bro?
Yeah.
I got
They made
on
this
with
weird-
2, and then I was like,
They
yo, I'm
made
excited.
this weird split screen where it left 2 blank spots. At
I
like,
hate that.
What is that? Like, what was that for?
That shit's stupid.
Who is that
for? It was like, yeah, that shit was so stupid. But Dead Space 3 took just a whole turn away from, like, I had a little bit of fun trying out the co-op, but it wasn't like, it didn't send chills up my goddamn spine like 2 did.
Also the microtransactions.
It felt less like a horror game and more like just an action game.
Action co-op game, yeah.
It
With
was,
horror
essentially.
elements.
No, but Dead Space 1 was like, yo, we gonna fuck with your psyche, bro.
2 was like that too.
3 was
Fucked my head
supposed.
up
Did you hear the
a little
original? Well, originally was supposed to happen for 3. I don't know if this really did happen, but if you did the online multiplayer, it was supposed to be a part in the game, or maybe throughout the whole John, where if you're playing online with someone, y'all both having like hallucinations, but y'all both see different things at different times.
That's what happens.
Oh, that does happen?
No, and nah, only the second player has the hallucinations. The new guy, I forget what he's a black guy, I forget what his name is. He has hallucinations the whole game, but Isaac doesn't. I guess Isaac just been through too fucking much.
Listen, he been through it, bro.
Yeah, he done seen it all. Like, he already know what time it is. But literally, I remember seeing that like on screen. Like, I would look at like my girl at the time. Like, we would be playing that, and I would look at I'm like, oh shit, how the fuck? What are you seeing? Or actually, no, I was the one who played it. I'm like, you don't see that.
That would have been cool for Twitch.
Right.
Right.
Like, that's something that would have been really cool for. Like,
Well, you don't see that, and
I don't see it.
I'm shooting
What is
at him.
going on?
What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't see anybody. I'm just shooting. Ah.
That would have been really cool. A game ahead of its time, apparently.
Yeah,
But EA
has-
fucked it over, so
Yeah.
as they
what
do,
does EA fuck over?
as they do.
That is EA for you. Did you say your game? What was
Yeah, PlayStation All Stars.
Oh yeah. Jack, you said what,
Gravity Rush.
Gravity Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really wanted to get into that, but it was kind of.
It was different.
Next up, since we did the meat and potatoes real quick.
So
we're
it
gonna
says
talk about-
out this week.
We
But
fin-
these games dropped on the 12th, and we couldn't include in the last podcast, so I included it in this one because they're really big games.
So think of it as out this past.
They're really big, yeah.
First up, we got Demon Slayer.
Woo!
Prayer. Yayer.
I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna get it. Only because I was really into the My Hero game. Y'all guys introduced me to that, so I'm like,
Yeah,
Demon Slayer
buddy.
would probably be lit.
It was there. It was there.
It's a little OP and broken with certain things in the game.
Certain
I think
characters.
certain characters. I think they're gonna have to-
Zenitsu?
Oh yeah, OP.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck what y'all think. That's my main.
High key. Him and Rengoku. You already know.
That's not
Guess
fair.
Guess who I heard is good. They just shocked me.
Who?
Murata.
Is that the motherfucker that got saved?
The goofy bastard.
Why is he there? I
He's
don't
good.
understand.
He's a joke character, but he's good.
They always are. All the joke characters are
Fucking
good.
great.
Fucking Nigel and All Stars won a tournament,
Don't
bro.
sleep.
He just won a tournament. We just talked about
I swear
this.
to God, I said that. I'm telling you, he's going all the way.
He's the
It's
goat.
wild.
I've seen Dan win tournaments from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Thornberry
That's just
himself.
like that's disrespectful.
People
low-key.
like, yo, I want to remove the training wheels and make this as hard as possible for me. Let me pick this whack ass character and come fuck up the best players in the
I'm
world.
about to start being a knife.
Like, that's how better I am than all of you.
Yeah, once you do that, it's like, yeah, you beat everybody with like Hercule or some shit, like old.
Nigel
Budokai
hit
tournament.
hard, bro.
Yeah.
He do hit hard as
That's-
fuck. That orangutan punch.
Go under the legs and then
Hey.
just and with the crocodile.
He
Like
just pokes you with his nose, bro. Like,
You know what I'm saying? And then that snap, that shit does so much knockback. But yeah.
next
up,
game coming out this
Crisis
week.
Trilogy is
The
up.
Crisis Trilogy. The
Yes.
old joke.
But can it run Crisis?
Right.
I'm excited. I'm gonna buy this. I never got into the Crisis games, so I
They're
want to try
generic
them.
shooters. They literally, their legacy is on can you run it. They're the best looking games. They're literally like
graphic demos.
Graphic horror.
Gears of War was essentially like another Crysis when it first came out because it ran alongside of the Unreal Engine.
Right.
So it was Gears of War 1, Unreal Engine 1, Gears of War 2, Unreal Engine 3, Gears of War 3, Unreal Engine 3. Essentially Crysis, the Crytek engine. So
Literally.
they just promoted their engine through this generic ass shooter. It was never a great game, but people use their engine for a lot of games.
I was about to say that they used the engine though, like heavily.
Yeah, a lot of games did. I think a lot of the Dragon Ball games did on PS2.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
The little square,
Yeah.
Crytek or whatever.
I think I do believe so. Like Budokai, maybe early Tenkaichi games.
Yeah, that's where they really made their money. It wasn't on the games; it was on their technology.
Ooh. Okay. Next up, we got Back for Blood.
Whew.
That
I'm not
came
hearing
out.
good things about this game, man.
Yeah, this is
haven't
one
heard
of them
the
Jones we was really going to play, but I'm a little
skeppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like one day we'll probably buy and just
Yeah.
play it, but
It'd be one of those things. Hey, yo, Steam sale going. Let's.
exactly. Until
go
then,
back.
And I'm always saying, yo, support the developer, but when they put out something that ain't
that ain't Left 4 Dead 3. Would y'all be down to play Left 4 Dead?
2,
Yeah.
I've never played Left 4 Dead.
Really? I played
Yeah.
2.
If you buy 2, it comes with like Left 4 Dead 1 as well. So
I'm pretty certain because that's the same thing that happened to me with Portal. I bought Portal 2 and they gave me Portal 1. It's like, you sure you don't want Portal 1?
we'll get it to you, but I just want to know if you wanted to, support.
Here you go. And
So,
last
yeah.
up, we got
The biggest game of the week.
NHL
The game that's going to
22.
sell the most of this list.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, we make jokes, but
I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to try. I've never played a hockey game. I kind of want to try it.
They were good back in the day because all you would do was fight. They pretty much a fighting game.
Fighting game on ice.
Yeah, 'cause they were really cool. I haven't played an NHL game. In
I played
like 10
one.
years.
Yeah, it was like
Like,
legit
it
almost
was a
10
minute
years
ago. It may be when the PS3 first came out.
Right.
Yeah, it was like NHL 12 or some shit. I swear. That's the last one I played. But last up, we got the anime.
The second half of DC Fandom.
Movies. Yes, sir. First up. This is the
We're not
DC
starting off
Fandom.
strong, are we?
No, we're not.
Yeah, not at all. Resident Evil. Yay.
But this time with zombies.
Listen,
got
I
the
have
zombies.
been the preacher of Capcom lately because they can do no wrong except when it comes to movies.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
I
It's
like
already
the
happened.
old Resident Evils. Did you like the old Resident Evils though?
Movies?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't like none of them?
No.
I like them.
I don't even
They
like
won't
the
really like
Monster Hunter.
zombies,
Nonsense.
really. Oh,
I mean,
wait, did you watch that?
I did watch it. I had to.
I know you had to.
I had to.
You wish you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I know how that feel. Hey, I might be there with you. They're
They
making a
fucked
Metal
up.
Gear
All they had to
movie.
do was just make it like an anime.
No,
Because they did
like
like
animated.
They did one animated thing on Netflix and it's okay, but I can see them doing more.
Never actually watched that.
There's a Monster anime.
4
Okay.
episodes.
No,
you
it's
watched
like
that.
It's a movie.
Oh, the movie.
No,
Damnation you talking about? And
No.
there's
Are you talking
another
about
one.
Resident Evil?
Not Resident Evil, Monster Hunter.
Oh, I thought we were talking about
Like Monster Hunter Guild.
Oh,
something.
yes. Heroes of the Guild.
There's another anime that came out like a couple years ago from
So
Monster
it was
Hunter.
just okay.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, it's just okay.
Mm.
Because you play Monster Hunter, you don't put a voice or a story to it because you're not thinking of it that way. Though they present a story to you, you honestly don't care. It's more about looting and grinding. So
Right.
I didn't really
Fair
care
enough.
about that one either.
Yeah, nothing we didn't care either.
I mean, like a lot of the flack it was getting was for comic inaccuracy. Not comic, but inaccuracy towards the games.
Source
Like,
material
like
Leon, just say it. Just say it. Who the fuck is that? Who is that?
no, I don't care about
He look like Carlos
race
from
necessarily.
Ford. I don't care.
Think of it this way, right? You want to be accurate so your fan base moves over, but if you're just telling the same story that I just played in the game, what's the point of making the movie? They gotta change
a
something.
lot of people thrive off the like comic accuracy from like MCU or something like that.
But you're not,
Or even
you're not gonna get-
storylines.
You're not going to get new people to come see it.
Right.
Like, just think about it, right? If every time they wanted to release a Dragon Ball movie, they had to start at the Saiyan Saga, because they do that with the games, right?
Yeah.
Every fucking game starts at the Saiyan Saga.
Previously on every fucking time you go to the
Everyone
movies.
knows the story. Even if you're not into anime, you know the story of Dragon Ball Z because you've ate it for fucking 20 years. Why would they want to do that with Resident Evil?
It's just tough pill to swallow. Bro.
It's hard.
I think it was a
because-
teaser. It was a teaser, so they didn't really show that much. I might watch it. I'm not like excited for it. I need to see a little bit
I
more.
care less about it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm not the biggest Resident Evil fan, but I did like the movies, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna check this one out. So
They're ridiculous.
They are quite ridiculous.
Right,
Quite
yeah.
ridiculous.
And that's the problem.
Action thrillers. They're not really Resident Evil movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Except for when they try to add niggas like Wesker
If they
and
did
Chris.
it like the original
Jill.
Aliens movie, where you feel like alone,
Yeah, they had to add.
Like, that would be
maybe
so
that's what
cool.
that's what this probably is gonna try and give us. I have hope.
I mean, Resident Evil has a weird thing with that when it tries to make you feel like that. Sure, it has its moments, like especially early on in the games, but like when the big ass monsters come out of
once
nowhere.
you make it towards the end and you overpowered,
Yeah,
like,
I think the zombies are like fucking fast, so they're not like the slow dumb zombies.
no.
Hey, well,
Something we are excited for.
something.
No, something y'all are
Oh,
excited.
yeah,
can't believe you, bro.
You're the one that's playing devil's advocate now.
I'm sorry, this is trash.
The Batman looks
trailer.
fire. What are you
Okay,
talking about? I
listen.
didn't believe in him.
The sparkly mouth breather man is playing Batman.
Yes.
Are you
and
talking
it
about from
looks
Twilight, bro?
Trash. Yes.
Don't do him like that. He's a good actor. He's
But
a great
I'd
actor.
rather Batflick.
Stop.
I like Batflick. I'm not gonna lie to
I
you.
don't want Batflick no more. I'm tired of Batflick.
Sparkly the vampire bat.
Sparkly the Vampire.
The trailer was fire. Come
I
on
don't know
now.
what you're talking
No,
about.
it
Both
wasn't.
trailers
Come
that have
on,
come out have
man.
been fire for this movie.
No,
I love that he's so fucking brutal.
And Andy Serkis is in it, right?
Yeah, he's Alfred.
Come on now.
The worst
What
thing
fuck?
is when you see someone as one thing, it's hard to see him as anything else.
Did you watch Twilight?
I own they're right behind you.
Bruh, I know for damn certain.
This man.
Well, I'll be.
Hot damn.
They're on Netflix right now.
Is that what?
They're
They're
on
on
Netflix
Netflix.
right now.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But
Why?
no, you won't pop your disc in. You won't pop your
Why?
disc in.
I don't, because this was like when you're dating.
Oh, you was. I'm happy I was young and and no one loved me.
Sometimes you make mistakes. Twilight was a mistake. Hunger Games was another one. But
Yeah.
Wow.
so we've seen those movies, and that's what I see him as, and that's a mental problem for me.
Yeah.
Because when I see this trailer, I'm seeing him as a sparkly ass bat.
But when he's dressed up as Batman, do you still see him?
As a sparkly ass bat.
You don't see
my God.
Bruce Wayne or you don't see Batman.
No,
you
I
just see.
can't. I can't take it serious.
see
It's like
Ezra
when
Miller.
Ryan Reynolds tried to be something serious.
I
You can't see him
or
as
Jim
anything-
Carrey.
Or
Jim Carrey.
yeah.
no, hold on.
He
Number
had
23.
one movie. You ain't never seen it.
I seen the number 23.
Seen it? The
Yeah.
whole thing?
Yeah.
That
on
might be
DVD.
the one thing that is okay in.
But he doesn't do that many though of those types of
He
things.
doesn't.
And that's why we
Right.
associate
Nigga, it's called typecasting. You want to see Jonah
Yeah.
Hill be serious, or you want to be a goofball?
I say a dramatic role.
Jonah
I see
Hill.
this nigga, he is a romance. Maybe when he meets Catwoman and he falls in love with her,
There's gonna be
maybe
a
that'll
little bit
feel
of
like
that.
Twilight again.
I felt the chemistry between them two from the trailer.
I really like
I'm
Selena
not
in that
looking
trailer.
forward to it, to be honest.
This come out March 4th, bro. 2 days before my birthday. We are wilding out my birthday week.
And
That's what you want to go see for your birthday?
What else is coming out?
Ew. You're
Batman.
gross.
You're not gonna come, bro?
I mean, I'm coming because, you're my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's
sir. I
Batman.
appreciate
You
it.
gotta watch it.
I don't.
You gotta.
I don't, but
Gotta.
Like, I don't.
Gotta.
Nah.
All right, so you more hype up for this next thing, Peacemaker.
I am hyped for
What in the
Peacemaker.
it's about drama. Oh
All
my
right,
god,
so
bro.
Peacemaker, John Cena's character from the Suicide Squad 2 movie. I haven't seen it, but apparently he's got to be a fan favorite because this nigga's getting a show on HBO Max.
It's,
He
first
is
off,
a fan
it's
favorite
John
from the
Cena,
movie.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the ratio is from wrestlers becoming really good actors, but John
you have
Cena
to be.
and
He's
The
one of the
Rock,
best, especially
those
The
two
Rock.
are like,
You have to be a good wrestler.
that's not true, because you had like
actor?
China and people try to come over and they flop.
Oh yeah.
Batista.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I mean he does
Don't
good
do
comedy
Batista
movies.
like-
He does good comedy movies, but I've seen some serious
Right.
movies he was in. I was like,
It ain't it, Chief. But I'm geeked for this. Like, I really can't wait to watch this.
you didn't even watch the movie, cuz.
At the end of it, it said HBO Max. I don't have to leave my home.
Isn't that on the second movie's on HBO?
Not
Max?
anymore. They took it off because
Oh.
they give it like a grace period when it's in theaters as well, and then they take it off for a little bit, and then it comes back like
I'll
5
be
months.
buying it on Blu-ray.
4K UHD.
Harley Quinn.
I'm looking forward to Peacemaker. It looks interesting. It looks fun, like a good time, and it's gonna have some good.
I wonder if it's gonna be rated R
It's
too.
goofy. To the trailer, he jumps off and try to be all like Batman.
They don't even know who he is.
Right. He's just literally hitting everything on his way down, and he hits the ground. Like, I chuckled. I legit chuckled at that trailer.
It's like, you don't know who I am. I'm Peacemaker. I'm like, who the fuck
Like,
is that?
who? Literally.
That's why that sold it for me. Like, oh, they don't even notice. Oh man, you gonna watch it?
Yeah, I gotta rewatch the movie because I cut it off halfway through.
Damn.
I know how that sounds,
Oh,
but you know,
I am 1,000,000% hyped for this, sir. I have been for years.
Speaking of wrestlers.
God, like my man Dwayne Johnson.
It's about drive. It is about power. God damn it!
He is Black Adam, and I cannot wait to see this fucking movie.
Why would they give us a teaser? Like, give us a full trailer.
Right, stop playing. They ain't have shit. They ain't have.
Like,
They
I ain't
just
never
started
been so
filming this year,
hyped
I
for a
think.
teaser.
Yo, when he electrocuted my man's, turned to a skeleton, and the neck just snapped.
Just broke his shit on some
Nigga
Mortal
became
Kombat
the
shit.
burntest toast. It's so done.
Don't
Burnt
at
his
me.
McToasties.
He's gonna be in the next
that?
Mortal Kombat. Come on now.
Godlike, right?
Come on
That's,
now.
That's,
Why not?
Dwayne
Why not?
Johnson's model.
Why not Injustice?
Because they like doing that though. Like you know,
Good. You could do it on both.
No.
It'd be a DLC on Mortal Kombat.
No,
He'd
just
be a
Well, 'cause
character.
but
Injustice
Injustice is
should be
supposed to be
next,
coming out
right?
next. Yeah,
Oh,
given the
just-
Nvidia
oh,
leak.
yeah.
True. Then he'll just be on that. Then he'll be a featured character. That's new.
He could be on both. Because the Joker's on both.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He's
He transcends.
he's gonna be DLC on what's his name. He's gonna be like looking like him with the cape on Injustice. Then on Mortal Kombat, he gonna have a fucking hood and shit.
Do y'all
All
remember
dark.
Injustice 1? Like you got the Stephen Amell costume from Arrow on Green Arrow.
Oh yeah.
No, bro, I don't remember
With
that
his voice and
nonsense.
everything?
That's wild.
I'm saying they could do that for Injustice.
You know how much you got to play The Rock? Who was Stephen Amell? This is The Rock.
I was just saying. You know what I'm saying? Now he doing a wrestling TV show, but that's neither here nor there.
God.
Listen, Dwayne goes harder than anybody outside of wrestling, bro.
Look at that physique.
He took that shit. Like, right. Why you still built like that? You don't wrestle no more.
He's like 50 almost. He's like 49. Yeah.
One
Yeah.
of the highest paid male actors, bro.
Yeah.
It's funny. You know what I loved about it was like his desire to play him for years, bro. For years he wanted to do this.
want him and
It's,
Henry
it's
Cavill to
nice
go
to
at it.
meet a nerd that's built.
Yeah, it
Like-
gives me hope.
Nah.
I'm not
Dwayne.
Dwayne John. I ain't gonna be
Dwayne.
Like,
I already said that once, you know what I'm saying, my body get right, they're gonna have to call me the Pebble, man. Because I'm gonna be out here bald head and just and shit just like The Rock. I'm telling you.
I'll cut this out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, please. Anyway,
Mark my words. Now cut it.
Last thing, right? Last thing this week, and it's kind of a weirder topic.
it's weird, but could be something big.
It's gonna be something big. I'm
Epic, was it Epic?
Yeah.
Wants to make a Fortnite movie.
Very possible.
Is it fucking possible?
Let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all seen Space Jam?
The second one?
No.
Either one.
I've seen
The first one, yeah.
Do you think it could be something like that where just have a bunch of everyone just coming in like they did in the game?
Here's the problem,
Or
right?
Ready Player One. Like
It
that.
won't
Yeah.
have a cohesive story because,
There is no story.
Fortnite has no
right?
cohesive story.
Fortnite does have a story though.
Yeah, they
Right?
started a couple
they
seasons
did.
ago.
Like season 2 and the whole agents and destroying the world.
but do you want to do that though?
Right. But who do you exclude?
What do you mean? Like who?
Oh,
Who do you
the
exclude?
skins
This
and
is a
whatnot.
cesspool of all genres reaching
Whoever they
all
can't get
types
that
of
licensing for,
entertainment, right?
baby.
I was saying maybe just have the created characters that's already there that y'all created, not like the license.
Who plays those characters?
Not a damn soul.
Right.
I
Once
for one.
they added licenses into the game, like you hit the Marvel and the DC universe, Sony,
Star Wars.
and Xbox, and
Stranger Things.
nobody. Right. No one plays those base
default
models. They talk
skins.
shit about you if you use a
Them
base
no skin
model.
having
You
ass.
got a default skin they did
Right.
right at you in the lobby.
They literally. So would it even be a Fortnite movie, or would it just be like?
Be a random
It'd
ass.
be a Smash Bros movie essentially.
Or maybe like the new Super Mario Bros. Movie. Something like along those lines.
No, because that's all Nintendo shit.
And that's all Mario.
No, I just meant like in the style of making it, like have it animated. Maybe just
Then
having it
who do you
comedic.
exclude?
Maybe they're having like a comedy.
There's literally people who play Fortnite because of the skins.
I am for one.
They got
People
Marvel,
who buy
DC.
skins and don't play Fortnite.
They
You
probably
are
got-
for one.
I
Ain't
am.
Naruto in that damn game now?
Not yet.
He about to
But
be in
they're
That means
he's
Goku
gonna be in
coming
that
soon.
game, bro. That's what I'm saying. So
They got
how,
anime.
how do you make how do you get people to go
comics.
into a theater and watch a movie around nothing?
We know this is gonna sell
Look at-
big if it
look at
really
Minions.
makes
What are you
it.
talking about? What is the Minions about? What is that about?
But that's a small ecosystem, right? It's the minions.
Right.
But this is like, hey, so we got Batman fighting Kratos, driving in a Warthog from Halo. Where does the story start?
And Ryu's over here shooting Hadoukens.
Wreck-It
shopping
Ralph would
cart.
be the closest thing to a Fortnite movie.
You said what?
Literally.
Wreck-It Ralph.
That's, yeah.
But they didn't touch on any of the IPs. They just showed them.
Yeah.
So Fortnite would have to do that. They would just have to have them in the background.
Yeah, there'd have to be a main story centered around characters they already made, and then those characters just be in the background.
Right.
Damn.
But then they just might as well do Wreck-It Ralph 3.
It probably just make it there. There's probably gonna be really no story. It's probably just gonna be a comedy type thing for the kids.
That's nonsense. You want to create something, create it like a TV show.
A Fortnite show.
Yeah, that will survive longer because you
mean,
can constantly bring people in and out.
They're always making shorts for them.
That's what I'm saying.
Each
That
battle
would make a
pass,
lot
you
more
know.
sense.
Like every season could be a new season in the show.
Damn. They just tell different stories.
Right, so every
Little
season could
stories.
be different because you're introducing new characters.
And they don't have to keep up the long license, and they can knock it all out like pretty quick with just those characters they have.
Right. So every character that was introduced or that's going to be introduced for the season that's currently running, you can have in that TV show series for that season.
Damn, don't let this man make a show, y'all. What the fuck? God damn.
Let him get no rights.
Don't let him get these licenses, boy.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Don't let him.
My DMs are open.
Because that think about it. It plays to market you towards the game.
Right.
Because it's like, hey, in this episode, bro, we got fucking Chief. Does that mean Chief's coming to the game? Hell yeah, get ready.
Oh, that'd be promotion and
That's what I'm saying.
entertainment.
Who the hell is
crazy.
Chief? Master Chief?
Master Chief.
He was already there.
I'm saying
like,
like for that
before.
season.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you reveal a character in
Black
an
Adam
episode,
next,
just
I'm
think
telling
about
you,
it, right?
Black Adam's gonna be in it.
Every Friday they drop a new episode, right? And they drop a new character. Well, now that character
That's the reveal.
right. That's the reveal.
They did just drop Venom and Carnage is in the damn game now.
That could have been a whole
movies night
episode.
before the movie came out.
That could have been a whole episode right in there
what
just
I'm
about
saying.
them two.
Hell, they could even put the episodes in the game. They had you watching fucking Travis Barker or Travis Scott or whatever perform.
Oh, the concert.
Right.
Oh,
You don't
yeah,
even need a
yeah,
platform.
yeah.
You don't have to put it on Netflix or on TV. You
Put it
do it
in
in
that
your fucking
motherfucking
game. So you're not paying anybody. You're not losing anything. And it's for people who are already in the game. So your community is like, oh shit, and they're spending more money. Could you imagine if they drop a battle pass, but every character was a black square until they revealed it in the episode?
Oh, kind of like how they do in Smash.
Right. So they could have everybody funneled together watching the reveal of that episode, and then the character drops right after the episode. But they make so much fucking money right there. Boom.
Right at the episode, I'm like, fuck that, I gotta buy them. Like, that would just entice them more to buy it.
Right.
That character.
That's crazy.
Damn, epic.
And Epic's all about giving everyone a discount. Say, hey, if you're there watching it live, you get a half off the character.
Yeah, right at like an hour after the
That's
shit.
their hardcore fan base. So that's the people who are spending the money as soon as possible.
I know what they could.
12 hours after
what they
it airs.
could and might do. They have a subscription for Fortnite.
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to have people pay more money because you're already taking money from them immediately. Right? Just
they
think
want
about
you
it.
to
Like, say their episode drops at 7:30 every Friday.
Right.
If you're in a match, you can have a screen drop down from the middle of the fucking map. No matter where you are, you're able to see this. Or even if it's on the wall that's coming towards you, you can just watch the episode while you're playing the game.
Or just put it in creative mode. Literally, everyone will fucking just sit there and watch the shit like
That
they
too.
did during the concert.
That too. But you own the media around it. You don't need people to present this character's coming when you can do it yourself.
That'd be excellent marketing.
Damn, you just like, damn, they gonna burn you. You know that, right?
I'm alright with that, you know.
Right.
The first one's free.
All right, just put me in the credits. Special thanks to Jack Splicers.
Speaking of that, did y'all hear about them niggas not putting the people in the credits for Metroid Dread if they work less than 25% of the game?
What?
That's wild.
If I came up with the title, I better be in
There's
that fucking
people
shit.
who has their assets in the game. Like, yo, I see this animation I created, but I'm not in the credits. That's why I just had to get that off my chest. That's nonsense.
Thank you.
That's
Well,
a hurt piece.
Like, I want to talk more about this
We
later.
ended off with genius ideas and hurt pieces. So, you guys, any lasting thoughts for Strugglecast episode 9 that we want to dole out before we get taken out?
Follow your boys on Twitter. More
There you
Twitter
go.
action, bro. Come talk to me. I'm trying to talk to you back. What's up?
Link in the description.
Link always in the description.
At all times. Hit us all up. You know what I'm saying? DMs, tweets, what's
Well,
happening.
don't DM me, but tweet at me.
You can DM me. I need friends. So
Keith, any last words?
no, not really, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We about to hit 10 episodes. Our 10 episode special.
10 episode special.
10 episode special is coming.
Face reveals. Wait, no, this is
The face reveal.
Shit, we missed it.
we
could have had live.
We were so
live.
eager.
We could do it live.
Oh, we could do it live.
And all of us will be here.
Oh yeah.
Happy
10 episode special, y'all.
Episode
It's
10,
still-
we might be live.
It's still special.
Let me
Look
just
at
put that in there, Mike.
Might, yeah.
Might.
We never know.
And I'm gonna take us out, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Studio Breeze, Struggle Cast. Another great episode. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, all that good shit. And like we always say, we gonna holla at you.
Peace.